Alrighty, there we go. There we go. Wonderful people. Moon Demon Gamers up in the house. We are getting ready. As you see, Meet the Gamers today with CJ, Jeffrey Gamers, Gaming with Cookies as the host. We are with the production team. See Crossy right there, hashtag somewhere over there, and we got Thinking Octo down there. We will be at Meet the Gamers today, so that's what we're doing. I just wanted to welcome you guys over. And yeah. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna undeafen here, and hope you guys enjoy the show. Hopefully everything is working for you guys. So, all right, sit back, enjoy the show. You got any questions? Just pop it up.
Yeah, like the gaming PC by itself would run 5M, no issues, man, no issues. That's why I didn't get it, because it's 5M is so heavy with everything that gets modified within those servers. You know, it's so heavy, but it would not run my LSPFR, and I know LSPFR is heavy too, depending on the amount of mods you have installed.
Especially when you start talking about Quant V and NVE, you know.
Yeah, and see that I think back then I just got into NVE, and it was really pulling hard on LSPFR. So I was like, man, I got a second desktop here I'm not doing anything with. Why not just give it a go and see how it works out? So it's worked out great so far, man. I'm really glad I went to PC streaming setup.
Are you using your Elgato capture card?
I am. It's an external. So I've got one built into the gaming PC. I had it built with it, but I've also got an external that I had from a couple years ago that I bought strictly to stream my Xbox games. And just so happened I have that laying around, and it's a really simple. I should do a tutorial on how to set it up. I should really do a tutorial on how to set it up, because
that's the one that I want to get, but they discontinued it.
They don't sell them no more?
The newer one is so much more expensive. It's like $60 to $80 more expensive.
Yeah, the older ones were like $50.
Yeah, I don't think they were that popular back then.
Yeah, not a lot of people were using it. Yeah, not a lot of people were using it back then. When I got it, I got lucky on it, and I think I got mine at not Electronic Express, Best Buy. I got mine at Best Buy. It came with the HDMI cable. It came with the other USB-C that comes with it. It hooks in. It's really a simple hookup. I mean, you run your gaming PC to the input on that Elgato capture card, and then you take the USB-C and run it to the input on the Elgato capture card into your streaming PC. And then when you pull up your OBS, you set a video capture device, and you set that as your gaming screen, and you just select the HD capture card, and it pulls your gaming screen right up. Like, I didn't know it was that simple, but when I set it up, I was like, wow, that's literally all it took was just a couple of hookups and to set up my Streamlabs. But it's pretty cool how it works, man. The kid that I watched do it, he was very detailed, man. I like having detailed tutorials, so I'm watching something I want to be walked through.
Hell yeah!
I see Jeffrey's got that tip glass going.
There's so many tutorials. Like, I just recently started looking into the mini PCs.
Oh yeah,
that's really what I want to grab. Like, instead of even doing the second PC, if I can get a hold of one of those mini PCs, they have one now. I forgot what it's called, but they're like, it's NUC, and I can't remember what it means. It's like next something computing.
Shane has one. I think it's Spider Gaming has. It's like the size of an Xbox, bro. Like,
yeah.
Well, even if you have a laptop hash, if you got a laptop laying around, like, that's a good laptop just for streaming, you can use a laptop for your streaming PC.
Good. It's not good.
Oh, it's not? Because the guy that showed me how to hook up my stuff on YouTube, he was literally using a laptop as his streaming PC, because you literally don't need the only thing you need the streaming PC screen for. Yeah, the only thing you got to have your streaming PC for is literally your OBS, and that's literally all I use it for. I mean, I've got my Discord over here, but that's literally all you need it for. And I mean, the laptop that I have would run a stream, so I almost consider that too. But then I was like, well, I need to hook up into this big screen, my 4K, so I use the desktop. So
you got your
it's worth
on,
it.
Angel?
What's up?
You got your vest on?
Oh man,
He's ready.
I am ready, thanks to Deputy Gates.
He feels like anywhere as I am, he's got to worry about bullets coming flying.
Did you not see me?
Yeah.
Did you not see me run away yesterday
When?
when you said that vehicle had a gun in there?
Oh yeah, yeah.
I was like,
yeah,
oh,
you
there's
got
a
the
gun in there.
vibe.
Oh, I'm out of here. Bye.
That was great. That was a good patrol last night. That was a really good patrol last night.
Yeah.
I liked it. I appreciate you, Sentinel. Thank you so much.
How was
That
the
was so
riding
cool.
along with Dangle, Hash?
Oh man, I think he just got over his headache, and you had to bring it back up.
Do you not want to talk about it?
Sure, he does. Man.
I think I did good. I tried not to break because Jeffrey is a comedian. I tried not to break.
Yeah.
But boy, when he said he was doing a body shot of Cindy and they wanted $73 because of how deep her belly button was.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, Dango was talking about how
Wow.
he
Man,
did
I lost
a
it.
belly shot out of Cindy's stomach. Well, you know, Cindy's what I say, she's skinny, but she's 300, about 378, you
Mhm.
know, and you know,
She's
because you know,
skinny.
and I've got a
378.
pretty deep belly button, so it would probably take about 3 shots to fill.
Jeez.
So it took about
Yeah,
10 shots to fill, you know.
You
Cindy's
talking about the
belly,
bartender said he wanted $73. I was shit.
How about the phone call, Jeffrey?
That's funny. It's hard to stay in character with Dangle around, man. It's just I remember when Chris Roman and I had our first farm sim server. We never went public with it. It was just something we messed around in. And Jeffrey comes in there one day, and I told him, I said, look, dude, if you come in, they've got hairstyles in here that they got chops and everything you can make Dangle with. So Jeffrey comes on the farm. And he had us laughing so hard. And the first thing that he did that like literally made me laugh so hard, my stomach was hurting for hours afterwards, was he got onto a John Deere Gator, and behind the Gator was a wood chipping machine hooked up. And we cut down so many trees and put in this wood chipping machine. And Jeffrey gets on the Gator and accidentally hits the wrong button, and it dumps all the wood chips onto the ground. And dude, I was laughing so hard. I was laughing. It was so funny. It was so funny.
Dang,
Wow.
It smells like shit in here.
Yeah. You're the cow, Cindy.
Yeah. He's
Probably
so
both.
good. Yeah, it's definitely both.
Man.
So how was
Oh,
how
man,
was the
that's
phone
funny.
calls, Jeffrey, yesterday?
The proctology one?
Oh, that was the only one you got. You were supposed to get a few more.
Yeah. Well, no, I also got a phone call from Cindy. That was ad-libbed, but she called me to wonder why I hadn't picked her up from Bingo yet. And
Bingo.
yeah.
To Bingo.
Yeah, Bingo.
Oh, you got lucky.
How
You
was-
got lucky. I was busy.
That was the report.
Yeah, I was a bit busy.
No, I was busy. I was supposed to call you too.
Oh, you were?
Yeah,
Oh, Dangle's a little premature, right? You
yeah,
know?
yeah. You was
Oh,
you was
shit.
gonna get a call
Man.
from Parenthood.
When he ran into Doug, though.
You
Yeah,
said
how did I not have my duty belt on?
And Doug was supposed to get on me because you was with me and you didn't have a duty belt on. I could have sworn you had it on, but then when I look back and you did get out the truck at the station, you didn't have one on.
Me and
Yeah.
Mark did my uniform together. I don't understand it.
What's really funny is the day that like Dangle spoke to, you know, Mark and Patrick and the assistant sheriff, I noticed when you put your uniform on, there was no duty belt. I just thought it was a part of it. That's why I never said anything.
No, I had to pretend
I
it was
just thought
still
it
in
was
the
a
back
part
seat
of
of the
it.
truck.
He
Right.
was a high-paid security guard.
Yeah.
Really.
High paying.
Jesus.
High paying.
Mark set me up for failure, James.
What I
Oh,
seen
no,
of the
I didn't
patrol,
want to-
man, what I seen of the patrol was a really good patrol. I seen where Dangle, because I was confused because Dangle was in an LSSO uniform, and I didn't even know that he made LSSO. So I watched that scene where Hash was Dangle's FTO, and then I had to leave for a little bit. Then I came back when you guys had the guy at gunpoint, the one that stabbed Doug.
Oh yeah.
That's when I came back. When Doug gets into character, man, he told the guy, he said, "If you move, I'll shoot you again." Doug, he was really into it.
You know who the guy was, right?
No, I don't know who the guy was. Who was it? Was it you, Steve?
Yes, it was me. I'm the one who stabbed him. Yeah.
Oh, really? You got to
Yeah.
stab in on Doug.
Yeah,
We might have to roll together sometime, man.
Listen,
For sure,
not too
yeah.
many people get that close to him.
Oh, yeah. Oh,
Sneaky.
yeah.
Nah.
Isn't that what I said, Sneaky?
I mean,
That's what
Oh,
I said. I
yeah.
was like, it's weird that anybody got that close to Doug.
Yeah, there should be some sort of trophy that you
Thank
should
you.
get
Thank you.
for
Thank
that.
you. Thank you. Thank you.
One
Doug
of
took one of my
Patrick
characters up with a
got
headshot
flash
one
mark.
time.
Doug
I
got you with a headshot?
I can't remember what character it was. There's a
I
character I had.
remember that. That's
Yeah,
when I
and
stripped Chris.
yeah, you spike strip crit. No, it wasn't that because that was the night that I had my old man character and you tackled him.
No,
It
no,
wasn't.
no. It
You told me
was
where I was shooting the flares out the window.
no. The night that he got you with the headshot, Chris dropped you off near Pop's Diner.
That's what it was. That's what it
and
was.
then
Yeah.
Chris left. So while Doug was with you and they shot you, I was throwing spike strips to catch Chris because he kept going down GOH.
That was your first spike strip,
That
right?
was my only.
Yeah,
And that's why he
I seen the
remembers
short
so
of that.
vividly.
That's exactly
Well, I
what it
tell
was.
you, by the time I got my gun in my hand up to put the clip in it, which I should already had it reloaded on, I think I was just learning the how the guns and everything work. They just changed it up, and I got my gun out to aim it, and before I could even get the clip in it to aim it, Doug had a headshot on me. So
Yeah, that was a good shot he did too.
it was a good. It was a one tap. He one tapped me. That was it. It was done.
Done. Hey,
Yeah.
Holly. So
Done.
let me get an introductory here. We got Moon Demon Gaming, Angel, who is a production assistant. We also got Crossy Plays, who's a production assistant. We got Hash, who is the director of like social medias. He's the one that drops all the links and everything on Instagram and that. And then we've got the production manager, Sneaky Octo. And I want to start off by saying the show would literally not be here and be what it is without y'all.
Yeah.
Oh, stop it.
Really, I swear to God, it really wouldn't.
It really wouldn't.
And let's
To
not,
come
He's
as
the
far
dog.
as we've come and
let's not forget our wonderful security team that are working hard in the background.
yes,
That's true.
and Gamertron and his crew. Yep, absolutely. But
Yeah.
Gamertron
Mm.
didn't want to be on camera. But yeah, the
Yeah,
thing
Sneaky
He didn't want to be on camera.
Okay.
Look at MTG.
You know what?
Right.
Boom!
That dangle baby.
He's got a
Deputy,
cookie.
I swear.
Deputy
I still haven't
Strangle.
seen any of that money from that mug.
During the event, GG, you killed me when you're playing Dangle, and the next thing I say to you says, "Did you say you were premature?" And you say, "Yeah, in a couple ways." Me and Chris over there doing our back and forth that we do. I'm fucking losing it, dude.
Oh
Like,
man, it's so fun to play him and just let loose. You know what I mean?
yeah, in your own interview to get your own self. Like, hey,
Yeah,
Dangle. Hey, what do you feel about this, Dangle? And I was like, oh my god.
Yeah, that was.
he's a special kind of guy.
Yeah,
I
he
know
got his ass handed to
JB
him,
had
too.
me rolling when we ran into JB yesterday. He was so confused. He's like, I don't.
Oh, I
He's
came
like, what? He's like, what is happening?
Yeah, CJ, you missed it. Doug got mad because of Dangle's hair. He goes, no,
No,
you got
I seen that part. He's like, the
Did you
mullet's got to
see where-
go.
Did you see where I
Yeah,
went into Burger Shot and I put it in a ponytail and a man bun?
I did
saw
not
that.
see that part. I
I
did not
came
see that.
walking out and all I heard was Hash was like, "Oh no, he didn't just put it in a man bun. He had it back in a fucking man bun, man."
And
But I
JB
did see the
don't
part
like
where he
man
was giving you a
buns.
hard time about the hair, though. I did see that
Oh
part.
yeah.
Yeah, and JB don't like man buns, so he was getting sick when he saw it. He's like,
Yeah, JB's a funny dude.
yeah.
He's a funny dude. So let me ask you guys a question. Kind of changing gears here. What is the most difficult part? And just going like clockwise, we'll start with Angel. What is the most difficult part of being on the production crew of an G list podcast? We're working our way up the alphabet. Well,
The most
down.
difficult part.
Yeah.
You know what? The most difficult part, as a recent, Gates is gonna love what I'm about to say. As a recent Civ who just joined the community said, is that goofy gamer guy
The
change,
goofy gamer.
which is you, when you decide to change shit on us last minute.
Sorry.
I can't wait till you meet this guy though. No, yeah, that might be one of the most difficult part when things got to change last minute. And when you try to reach people who are um, block everything out. You want to get people in, and you got to find your ways to get to them.
Hmm.
It's a little difficult. And then you got to wait for emails to return and stuff like that. So, but other than
Right.
that, once they are once they are say booked and everything else will flow easily. And then that guy down there, he's a really he's a really drill sergeant with everything else.
So I've heard.
That one.
That is fact. That's factual.
So I've heard. What about you, Crossy? What do you think is the
Well, I'll tell you, working with drill sergeant. No, I mean I've been here for a while. I helped Angel get in here. I wanted him in here. I told Sneaky. I said, listen, I'll just say really quick. I wanted him in here because I know he could do a good job. I'd say honestly is really just reaching out to people because you have to just kind of take inventory. You're not going to get everybody reach out to you no matter how big or small. I mean, you can't really think like, oh, I'm going to reach out to somebody big. It's going to happen. I mean, I'll just say this. I had an email from Fighting Cowboy and he denied it. He didn't want to do it, and he's a big time, and but it was nice to even hear back that, we keep it professional like that. That's kind of, so it's like disappointing, but then it's like getting out there and trying to find people. That's one thing that's hard and just, I would say most difficult. Otherwise, I mean, I enjoy doing this. I mean, I don't really have a lot to say bad about it or feel like it's that super difficult because I'm doing this and I'm also doing COC support too. I'm going back and forth. I mean, I've got it like in a flow the way I need to do it and still trying to throw in content there from my channel and still trying to do all that. So that, I enjoy it. You got to adapt. You got to, no matter what it is, you got to really adapt no matter how difficult or the trial may be. You just got to make it work for you.
right?
So
How about
that's
you,
what I.
Hash? Do you find anything difficult with the
It's not for me. Like Jeffrey, you might be a little late on getting the thumbnail over to me. Like, Jeffrey, where's the
Thank
I
you.
thumbnail?
know, I know. Like
Where's the thumbnail?
2 hours before the show starts, I'm sending him the thumbnail through.
Or he'll put the video up, and I'll be like, okay, there's the thumbnail. I don't have it yet. What is going? No, but
Yeah.
it's not much for me. I don't do the heavy lifting like these guys do.
Sneaky. Be
Yeah,
nice.
so yeah, the most hardest part I'd say is those two at the top. No, I'm kidding. It definitely is the booking with the guest. You have to think outside the box for a lot of these people. You have to find these cracks and crevices that you can kind of seep through to reach out to these guests. And sometimes you won't even get a response.
Hmm.
I was gracious enough to even get a response from a guy. His name's Wellen. He has like over 1 million subscribers. He declined because he's focusing on his content. But it's things like that. It shows the type of person he is with the big fan base that he has. But overall, it's definitely with getting the bookings. We are a little bit more organized. I showed, I believe most, if not all of you guys, how we keep our end organized.
Your spreadsheet is fucking amazing.
Yeah.
It's amazing the way you have everything spread out, scheduled the Friday before the show. You got check mark boxes, for them to get completed by somebody from the production team. I just think it's cool. And another thing is me, CJ, and Cooks, we've heard it from guests saying how they're very surprised at just how put together the Discord, the
I've
show
heard that
is.
too.
Yeah, the dressing room, having you guys in there setting them up, the the pre-show shit that you do, having them sign everything, and the way you get a hold of them, like it's legit, man. Like and that was the whole purpose that CJ and I were shooting for when when the show was taking off, and that was one of the reasons why we didn't want any kind of emojis in the menu. We wanted that live studio to stand out because we feel like it adds like a, I don't know, like, oh shit, there's the live studio. It's got that red circle. When you look at the whole side menu, that red circle is like the only emoji that you see. So it was kind of, we wanted to place it that way. So it was like, that's where the magic happens. Like that's the studio right there. And it's pretty cool the way, you know, we all built this Discord, this show, and the shit that you guys do behind the scenes. I mean, we, you know, aside from answering a few questions and getting a thumbnail for Hash, there's not much we have to do other than, I mean, you know, I get a little more active when I can in the Discord when there's questions and people and stuff like that. And if we get somebody, but for the most part, all we would have to do is just show up on Sunday. You guys have everything else taken care of, and that's just
Pretty much.
amazing. That's amazing.
Yeah.
And look, here we are at episode 81.
80
So-
fucking one episodes. 81 episodes, man.
I mean, it just started with me and Jeffrey and a couple other fellas, and
Technically, we'd be at like 90 right now. If
yeah,
counted
we
all
did all the production and stuff ourselves back then. You know, that we didn't even have a Discord yet. I mean, so it was just like, you know, me and Jeffrey talked during the week about what we were going to do, or we all talked and just kind of did a show, because initially it was just going to be about, you know, guys who were talking about gaming and modding and stuff like that, and then we discussed about actually bringing guests on, which I think is I think made the show even better.
Mhm.
Bringing a guest in.
time frames. Remember, we started at 9:30, then 9, then 7, then 8, and then this, and then, well, maybe we'll just do every other weekend, and then, you know, then the 5
East on
o'clock hit,
Saturdays.
and yeah, 5 o'clock.
Because it started with what, every Friday? Wasn't we doing it like every Friday when we first started? It was like every Friday night,
I think
right?
It was, no, that vlog that I just watched, I think it was every Saturday at 9:30.
Every Saturday, yeah. Yeah, I
Saturday
watched
at
that vlog.
9:30.
You'd
And it was
realize
weird.
in that vlog, I opened up your description and you were on the road to 200 subscribers in that
Yeah,
vlog.
dude, yeah.
Yeah.
I shared that vlog. Did you all watch it? Did you watch it? I think I
Yeah.
dropped it in the, yeah. That was cringy. That was cringy.
Is that your basement? Is that where?
That's my, yeah, I got a bar in the basement, and that's where I started. That's
Yeah.
It's where you had the
setup
drop down
right
mic.
there.
The drop down mic.
The drop down mic. Thank you, Antonio. You the man. You are the man, Antonio, coming through with $1 super tip. Thank you, buddy. But yeah, that's where it all started, man. We lost Sneaky. You
Oh,
could tell
no.
Sneaky was military. You see his room? Look at you see Sneaky's background. You could totally tell he's military, man.
There's nothing out of place in that room.
I know.
Isn't that
I
a
can
thing
see
out
his
of place
bed
in
is,
that
like,
room?
perfectly made. Look at everything is just like super duper clean
The
in
bed
there.
is definitely not made. I just
Oh,
fixed it just to make
looks
sure
like
looked
it from
good.
our angle.
I promise you it's not made.
Do
But,
you remember?
but attention to detail. Attention to detail.
Yeah. Do you remember when Sneaky was first on? That when we first, he was like this tall, man. Like Sneaky was, he was a young guy, man.
His voice wasn't as deep as it is now
No,
either.
not at all.
He wasn't
Hey,
as mean.
guys.
He wasn't as
Hi,
mean as he
guys.
is now either. He used to be
As
a
what?
real nice person. He used to be a
No,
really
I
nice
just
person.
got
And then
comfortable.
I don't know.
Jeez.
This one
I
day
just
he
got
started
comfortable.
stabbing police and yelling at people.
Stabbing police.
Mean
Stab
as a
shit out
snake
of-
now, huh?
Man, Jeffrey, you know you've been on the scene with Sneaky.
Oh yeah.
You can't even tell that Sneaky is. You're like, damn, this is surprising
Yeah.
that that's him.
I had no idea it was him on that scene last night. I was watching. I had no idea.
Search my car, huh?
Keontae's very known in the community. Keontae's very known, CJ.
Boy, Keontae's
Oh,
known.
is he?
I pulled him over at the gas station last week, and I just wanted him to go away. I didn't care what he had. I just wanted him to leave.
I would say I've never had a run-in yet. So
You don't want
Yes, yes, you have. It was me
Hey,
and
what's up,
Solo next
Zachary?
to
How you
the
doing, buddy?
bar in Polito.
Yep, it's the
and you had called
production
the,
team and
K9 out, and I basically just wasted you
Ash,
guys'
who
time
is
for like
the
an hour.
oh, that wasn't even me. That was
social
I got
media
called
director.
to assist that, and I didn't even do anything.
Yeah, you just there.
Hey,
backing
wait till you have to
up.
deal with him one-on-one.
Yeah.
I'm walking away. I done gave his license back and everything. I'm being nice, letting him go. I'm walking back to the car. He's like, yeah, go ahead, you goddamn trainee. I was like, woo!
Oh my god.
I was like, woo!
Damn.
Oh, I remember one day I went to take care of him because he got beanbagged, and he giving me crap.
Pantaleon at the Bandit Motel. Pantaleon found me in the bushes because of desync. I was so mad that day.
Oh, desync is the
Yeah.
the cause of many failed RP scenes.
Yep.
Mhm.
Desync.
Yeah, so he get
Yeah.
beanbagged. I get over there. He's giving me crap. I'm like, you know what? I don't have to take care of you. I could just walk away. Bye.
That's what we did with the guy in the highway last night.
Yeah, yeah,
You
okay,
were over there
yeah,
talking shit to us.
yeah. I was,
I'm telling the chat, like, we don't take kindly to guys that shoot at the LEO.
and I don't take kindly to the LEOs that leave guys on the floor.
Angels, like, did nobody put a C call on them? Nobody. There was no C call.
Did anybody take care of this patient? Anybody? Like,
honestly, the one deputy was, but unbeknownst to me, he was stuck. So I didn't know that he was kneeling down over there. So that's why I was kind of doing my own thing. And then it was when he walked over to me, the deputy, to talk to me, and then that's when you came over. Like, no, is nobody taking care of this guy? I didn't want to throw him in the fire. Like, I thought he was,
And then I walked back to him. He's like, oh, and I'm like, hey, Lieutenant Ortega from the Los Santos County Fire Department. What's your name? He goes, my balls and my. Oh, yeah. That's your name? Okay, that's your name.
My balls. You got it, buddy.
I'll tell you guys something that happened about 2 weeks ago on patrol where desync was unfortunately a cause in me getting caught. And one of my characters, actually, the stabbing target was Pig, and this would have been like 2 weeks ago, but this was like the redemption, which is why it ended up being done. But basically, you remember the homeless guy?
It's
at
definitely
the burger joint
not
down in
Amber.
the city? Jeffrey, guys, I pooped all in your car with the trainee in there. You remember that?
Oh yeah,
It's in your car.
Yeah, that
you don't forget when somebody shits in your car.
Yeah, that same character. We were up at in Polito at the gas station, and I took off on one of the officers with a knife, and it was nighttime. They ended up losing me, and Pig was the primary. He was chasing me, and they lost me. And I saw him standing in the middle of the road, just not moving. So I thought maybe he was on the radio or something. Like he stopped, he was just looking around doing like a 360. So I ran up to him and I tried to stab him. And the game would not let me stab him. Like it didn't identify him as as a person. So all of a sudden I hear gunshots and my person just dies. And he's still frozen there. All of a sudden, like this, there's an Explorer pulled up, door open, like 3 officers there.
Oh man,
Craziest amount of
dude.
desync that I had ever seen. And me and him had a whole conversation out of role play, like laughing about it in the hospital.
What are you talking about,
because
Gomez?
something happened.
This right here is my TV.
And we were trying to figure out what the motives were because there were some discrepancies. But like that was a crazy amount of desync that happened on that scene.
Gotta love desync, man.
Boy.
You guys got anybody big on the horizon? What hash?
Well, you know they're not gonna tell.
We know nothing.
We don't know anything.
I can tell you
I don't
shit.
even know why you tried that.
Every time, GG.
Damn,
oh, we actually do. We do have you know that guy named CJ? CJ?
Mm-hmm.
He's gonna be on the next shows, and Jeffrey Gamers, he's gonna be on the next shows. Yeah.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Big timers. What about Cookies?
He's gonna be also on the next shows too. Yeah.
Yeah,
How
that
did you
guy.
know?
Yeah.
How
did you know, GG?
Yeah. I got we got
How
the
did you know?
yeah. How did you know? And occasionally we will have this other guy. I'm pretty sure you heard of him. #Hell.
That's not happening again.
Yeah. He will be on the show too.
That's not happening again.
Yeah.
Sorry, Doug.
From the last time.
Sorry. I'm sorry, Doug. I didn't mean to kill you. I'm sorry. Well, stab you.
shit.
Sorry.
That's the.
Oh.
You didn't kill him.
Sorry. Yeah, almost, but sorry. I'm sorry.
I would have killed him, but I didn't want to get too far away from the cop guy.
I got.
Hey, Doug.
I got Goldness. I got Goldness.
Doug had Brian with him.
Huh?
Doug had Brian with him.
Yeah,
he's a
doing
cop
filming.
guy.
Ooh.
Oh,
You
so we're
could've
gonna
why he
see
had
that.
the TV show with him.
Oh, we're gonna see that on the TV show.
That's gonna be a good episode.
Ooh.
Oh,
That's gonna be a good. Doug, we were just telling him like he should get some kind of trophy. Not too many people have gotten close enough to you to stab you. I mean, that's
what I was saying. I was like,
that's pretty. Antonio got Benzo a couple times. Benzo, I've seen
Goldness,
Benzo
there's
get
nothing
stabbed
behind
2
me.
or 3 times.
That's not moving. You can't
But,
see that moving.
Noah got me.
And then you had to ride along with him yesterday.
Yeah.
You know, you should have.
I took him through a pursuit.
You should have did something. You should have done what Gigi did to the cookies.
I don't think Noah scares well. Like, I don't think he scares good. Because, like, when we were on that pursuit, I looked down, was doing, like, 110. I was like, do you want me to stop? I can let you out. Like, I can drop you off or something. But he was like, no, I'm good. Shit.
He's going, man.
That's funny because last time was the first time I went 126 on the server. but I wasn't driving.
126.
Yeah, I wasn't driving.
That's it.
Yeah, Goldness was driving.
Somebody said that's it. How fast did you get up to, Sneaky? Because when I was primary, I was barely holding on.
Okay, so I didn't want to just immediately leave. Like I wanted to give y'all role play, so I wasn't holding my trigger down all the way. But as soon as Doug and that big behind Tahoe, I had to floor it all the way to city. I was not letting off unless I was taking a turn. I don't know what he has in that engine, but I was flooring it once he took primary.
Every pursuit, I never see Doug until
I know
he's
you ain't
passing
talking about me, Mamba.
Damn. As soon as I saw the Tahoe, I was like, "Yep, that's Doug." I'll just go ahead and back off.
Man, look at that sexy man.
Yeah, we were
Yeah.
we were heading to
He
station.
in my chat said the same thing. He said, "Look at that sexy man."
No,
I'm like,
I was in your chat. I got
oh,
your guys'
okay.
streams up. Yeah,
I got you, and I was like, I know you ain't talking about me. What are you talking about?
Yeah, we were heading to station 3, and Goldness Gates goes, well, yeah, well, I'll take a ride with you. Yeah, I took a ride with him.
Oh,
He gets a phone call, and in the middle of the phone call, all he hears is Chief goes, hangs up. He goes, oh, we're going to station 11, and all I see is that tachometer going 100, 108, 112, 126, and I'm like, holy shit, this is the first time I've gone that fast.
Damn, Doug said he had the Tahoe at 132.
Yeah, I was going about that
had
fast.
been going downhill.
No, I'm telling you,
Downhill.
when we were like out on Sonora, when I'm telling you I was primary, Doug came past me like, I was like, oh, I'm good now, and I saw that. As soon as I looked down and saw 30, I was like, yeah, I know who that is.
Well, I mean, Charlie, if Doug was going 132, 126 is only six below. So I'm not too
yeah.
Yeah, the night I was chasing Firefighter Steve, when I asked when the pit timer's out, I had the cops guy with me, and I knew Doug was third in the pursuit. So I said, and they said pit timer's expired. I was just about to get on the radio and be like, 3-7, come up here, take primary because I got the cops guy. Fucking take this guy out, right? But he 1050'd before that happened. But LEO applications are out. Any of you guys planning?
Are they open?
Yeah, oh yeah, they're open.
Nope.
Yeah, I applied shortly after they were released.
Oh, did you apply?
Yeah, and me and Angel told him that do we need to hold your hand on your way to the applications?
Oh yeah, because he was like, oh hey, applications are open. Applications are open. What should I do? I'm like, do you want us to hold
your hand? That's an overstatement. That's an exaggeration. Do you need
me to copy and paste?
Do I need to delete? Do I need to delete?
So if you're deleting, it's because you got something to hide.
Damn, you pretty much just told us.
For me, it's a hard pass, only because I enjoy what I do as a Civ COC, and I don't want to leave from there.
Chief Green, I am not applying.
Where's that over?
Okay, I'm not applying, Chief Green. Okay.
I think they might lose Noah though.
Oh, did he like it? He liked
it. Noah might be ready to slide out. I think he liked the excitement.
Unfortunately,
I'd be a goofy ass cop the entire time though. I couldn't take it serious enough. I mean, even though I know it's a game,
dude,
but
we
like,
have Dangle. We have Dangle now.
I know, but like, still, like, if I'm gonna do it, I would need to. That's a whole nother character that I would develop just from the me character.
No, Crossy, trust me. The Civs are going to make you who you'll be. I didn't have an attitude like I have when I got there.
But see, as a Civ already, I'm already who I need to be.
Yeah.
Bam.
Damn.
I can see what you're saying there.
Until you pull over Keontae Jones.
Worse than Dangle.
Oh boy.
Oh god.
Then I don't have to, and then I don't have the paperwork that comes with it. Then I don't have to deal with all the BS with it.
That's why you just gotta get higher up in rank. The higher up in rank you get, the less paperwork.
I mean, I guess that's true, but I mean, hey, I really like doing what we do is getting them in there with the classroom and training them and getting them from the start.
We need guys like you and Angel that aren't influenced by LEO, because that's a big problem that we have, right? Is LEO applications open up and everybody from FD, everybody from Civ, everybody from Dispatch all want to go LEO, and then we're short. So we need guys like you that are like,
I'm filling it out.
Doug said Dangle's getting a regulation haircut. Doug, you missed it. You missed it. You missed it when he put it in a bun.
I put it in a bun, man. So I had the man bun going. So We're good.
Put it
Don't
in
worry.
the bun.
It's
Don't worry about it.
going back
Then he was
to
like,
going back to what
he
Hash
took-
said. Yeah,
yeah, good.
we might lose two really good guys. That as soon as the applications open, they came up to us to
It's
me
'cause he works.
and told me, I'm gonna apply. And it does suck, because they're really, really, really good guys that has been working really hard in the FP. And you know, but it
I
is what
would
it is.
probably suggest if
Greasing
like
my palms, and I can tell Mark and them to deny their application.
No, I wouldn't do that because
to be
I'm
to
I'm
be,
filling
happy
out,
for-
Jiffer.
I am
to
happy
be
for
in
them.
those positions though,
I'm
I
doing it right
think
now.
like where Noah is, I would probably suggest that he do like for reserve.
Yeah, he got reserved
Because he has a good position, he's known, he knows what he's doing, like besides just
that-
dropping it completely.
That kid became engineer. Yesterday he did that right along with you.
Mhm.
This morning at 6 o'clock in the morning he was doing it.
Yeah, that's when you
He was doing a
told me,
training.
like he was still up doing the training the next day after that.
Yeah, he was doing a training this week. And the other guy who applied, who's also Aussie, who's 12 hours ahead of us, was there helping him with that ENTB class.
Mm.
So, and I'm happy for them. And they get it. I will be very happy for them, and we will train other people and get them up here also. That's what we do.
Yeah.
It's good to go CSO as well.
Oh, there's the fire chief.
You know, if you go CSO,
That's what I was just about to speak
yeah.
upon too, because y'all know me. I was CSO for a good 6 months.
Something like
so
that. Yeah.
Yeah.
It was a while. I mean, yeah, sometimes it sucked, but it's definitely a good stepping stone because you get used to talking on the radio.
That's
before
what
you
it
even
does.
get
It
out there,
eases
and
you into the LEO
It does.
aspect of SLRP, and
I wouldn't have started any other way. Like if I had to go back, I wouldn't start any other way
you
than to start a CSO.
You prefer to go CSO
Start
before
CSO.
LEO.
yeah,
Start
yeah, I do
CSO
too.
so you can get comfortable with knowing hearing codes and hearing the radio and knowing how you're supposed
Going
to project
straight from
yourself.
Civ to LEO, I probably wouldn't have mind going CSO for a month or two before, because that's scary shit, man. When you go, yes, folks, we know it's just a fucking game, but the shit is like
It's realistic. It's very realistic.
Yes,
It
it's
becomes
immersive, man.
it becomes so real. You almost feel like you're not really
Yeah.
in a game.
And when my first patrol alone was my first call was with Maddie, and there was a mugging over there by Pop's Diner on the beach. On my way to that call, I was so fucking nervous, man. Me and Maddie. It was our first solo rides alone as LEO. And yeah, I could probably see how easing into it would be a lot easier if you were CSO. CSO is community service officer. There you go. What's up, Jay? How you doing, man? Dangle and Webster is like Gomer Pyle. That was fun last night.
I did.
John, what's up, John?
I did a ride along with you a while ago. Remember?
Yeah.
And we got into two pursuits, and I remember telling you, dude, my heart was pumping.
I'm telling you, man,
Like,
that shit
I
is
was
no
like,
joke.
get him! Like I was like, let's go! Like
It's a difference of being in the passenger seat and you're not controlling the vehicle.
Oh,
it's more fun.
It's more fun. But boy, when you driving, like when I'm driving, if I catch myself in front and there's like nobody close enough to be secondary, and you doing 100 and trying to call out.
Yeah, you're looking at your location, direction of travel, postal. You're trying to make sure that you're a safe distance away from the car so you don't desync off the map, and it gets man.
You'll be so happy to hear somebody, but I got secondary. Yes, Lord, thank you.
Yes. You get so excited, like, oh, thank you, G. Like when I saw you pull up when I was chasing that car, and then you took primary because I almost hit the guardrail. I was like, oh, that's okay though, because now I'm just focused on just getting the call outs on hello, Governor. Lee is here. 23 month. Flexing at 23 months. Damn.
Yeah, and that's what I'm saying. Yeah, Doug, you do. Doug say he be on that ass the whole time. Man,
but yesterday got real for me because yesterday, even though I knew what was gonna happen, and I knew that call Gates was getting that call, And then I'm used to going to Station 11, so I know how to get there. I don't need postal code. As soon as Gates takes off, and he's like, "What's the postal code?" and I'm trying to punch it in for him. Like I am nervous. Like my hands are shaking, and I'm like trying to type in that postal so I can mark it for him. And he's going, and I'm like, and I know this was gonna happen. Like I knew it. Like why am I not ready? Like it does. People say it's a game, but it when you're there and you're focusing on your character and you're getting character, it gets to you. It really gets to you.
Yeah.
Especially in those moments, I know for us, well, I can't speak for everybody, I can speak for me. I don't want to be the one at the end of any scene where somebody has to come to me and be like, why didn't you? I don't want to get that talking to. Nobody wants that talking to. Please don't pull me to the side and embarrass me on my stream.
Yeah.
Thank
Yeah,
you.
those talks, yeah.
You get those talks, it's like, let me mute desktop, mute mic.
Yep.
I'm just going to hear this. I don't want nobody else to hear
Put
this.
my beer back screen up. Hold
on.
Hey, let me talk to you for a minute. Hey, y'all, I'll be right back.
Oh, man. If y'all could change one thing about Meet the Gamers, what would it be? Anybody. That's for anybody here. I want to start with Cooks. If you could change one thing about Meet the
God, I don't
Gamers.
even know. I mean, really nothing. We have an amazing team. You know, episodes are great. I really can't think of anything.
It's a good answer. Anybody else?
I agree with Cooks. I don't think anything needs to be changed. I think it's perfect just the way it is. The team we have, security, the production team, the way everything is laid out, the way you guys always have guests in here every show. We have different guests, and I just think everything is. I think it's perfect the way it is. I don't think nothing needs to be changed. I think it's great the way it is.
I'm thinking I want to do something different with the logo.
I think the logo looks good, man.
It does. It does. I forgot who made that. That was made a long time ago.
I think the dynamic is good.
I thought you made that, Jeffrey. I thought you made the logo. Didn't
Did
you
I
make
make
that?
it? I
I
don't
think
remember.
you did. I think you made the logo because you.
I think I made it.
I think you did because I remember you sending me the first transparent logos. I still have the transparent logos.
I don't remember what color underwear I put on this morning, to be honest.
Did he put? No.
Did he put on underwear?
No, I didn't.
Oh God.
Oh man, this man's free balling.
I'm going Kramer.
I don't either. I'm gonna come from out home.
Okay, all right.
Sneaky's like, I ain't wearing shit.
All right, we've gotten into a weird spot.
Yeah,
and demonetized.
I mean, that kind of does remind me the first time, one of the times I came on here, I was with Cookies and Gigi. I know CJ couldn't be here because he was ill or something, but he did pop on later on. But Gigi thought I was in like some assless chaps when I was about to get up or some shit, and I was like, yeah, just right back to the tombstone. Here we go. You know.
Don't you have good news, Crossy?
Oh, I thought he was about to say, "Don't you have assless chaps?"
Well, now that you mention it, yes, sir. I do have some good news.
Here we go.
Here we go.
Can I guess what it is?
Everybody.
No.
Let's get ready.
I can't guess.
No.
Because you should already know.
No, I don't know. I actually don't know, but I want to guess. If it's okay. Are you going to be a dad?
I'm already a dad, so no.
Well, I mean, are you going to be a dad again? I know you're already a dad, but are you going to be a dad again?
No.
Okay.
No.
That was my guess.
Cool. So I'm actually engaged now after 4 years.
Oh, congratulations, man.
Yeah, I am.
Nice, man.
I took me and my lady, we went on a trip to Tennessee, actually. We went down to Pigeon Forge and Gatlinburg this here like the last week or so. And
that's only like 2 hours away from me, man.
Hold on, wait a minute. Why don't I feel like I know this?
Because
I posted it.
That's what it was. Okay. That was it.
I did
post
post
it.
it.
I felt like I knew that.
I posted it almost everywhere. Literally. I have a video on it and everything like that. And I took her to we went to one of the aquariums down there and stuff in Gallenberg, and the next thing you know, I asked this random lady. I said, "Hey, listen, there's this girl over here, right? We've been together for 4 years. I'm gonna propose to her. She doesn't know that, but she's turning around looking at something just totally aimlessly, right? Like she's really good at that. If I tell her to do it, she just like, hey, just turn around, just look at some, and like, so I just get on a knee and then do the whole thing. I'm really excited. We have maybe about a year or so ish. We're not really rushing in the planning of the date, but yeah, we're thinking maybe like a year or so, get a date together and have the wedding and everything. So
Nice.
my daughter's really excited about it. Her name's Marissa. She loves Marissa. So I can't yeah I can't wait. It's
And
I
you're in a
was
new place. Well, newish, right? You just moved there not too long ago, and
Yep. I mean, out of a a 2 bedroom more of apartment now into a 3 bedroom house, I was able to get like my office here and all that stuff, and it's just different things have started to really come along the way here, despite everything else, and that's what really, it just makes you kind of take a step back, like, damn, this is, why do I have to feel so bad sometimes? Well, then you remind yourself, nah, you really don't, because you got what's going on. It's okay. So, and at the end of the day, who really gives a shit? Because at some point, it's like you're just gonna deal with it anyway, right? So, we're all gonna go through it at some point or another, or one way or another, and whenever and whoever, that kind of
right.
shit. So,
That's true.
yeah, yeah.
Hey, Baskin.
Yes, sir.
How about
But yeah,
Ash, Angel, Sneaky? Any of you guys feel like
What?
there's anything that
What?
can
What?
be changed with the show?
No, I could just get the thumbnails a little quicker, but it's we can.
Working on. I got
I
that
mean,
written
like
down.
it's no. I think everything pretty much moves the way it needs to move. I just wish that, like, when I hear the guys say that they're having trouble getting people to come or keep with schedule. That's the only thing I wish, because I know a lot of times they might get right to the gate and it's somebody that they have, it's established, it's supposed to happen, and then the person decides they can't do it. Now they have to scramble to find somebody else. Like, I just wish it was another way to do that.
Yeah.
Well, the good news is we haven't had a community since November. That means that everybody since November has been showing up.
Right.
Right. And I'll say there's nothing. I don't think nothing really needs to be changed. I have kind of been thinking, and the guys know this for what has been probably like a month or two, if not longer. I've just been thinking about maybe bringing in one additional person on, not an APM like an assistant production manager, but someone to be tasked with doing task. Geez, I can't talk. With doing one of the smaller tasks that we do, but it's not something
Like
that's
an
set in
intern. You could
stone.
roll. You could create a role called like the intern, an intern
yeah.
role or something like
NTG
that.
intern.
Yeah, just it's nothing set in stone. Just something, just kind of been in the thoughts and stuff. May not even, make a move on it. Just, just something that I've been thinking about and I've been discussing with the guys. That's
Thinking
about it
hard.
though.
What would that person's duties probably be? You might have somebody out here that's
Uh
interested.
Duties.
Mostly with
Uh,
dressing room things. It wouldn't be like they not necessarily they wouldn't have anything to do with like the spreadsheet. They wouldn't be looking for hosts or anything like that. It'd just be something small like dressing guests. It just takes away something from our task, but not takes away our job as a whole.
Hmm.
Yeah.
so there you go, folks. Those that have heard it, join the Discord. If this is, I think an intern role would be awesome. I think that would be great to help you guys out with some of the nitpicky kind of things that you have to
Right.
do around the big picture things you have to do. Nick, retired PD, I think what he's talking about is all of our live streams. We don't have the only live streams that I know I'm guaranteed to be doing is SLRP and Meet the Gamers. So every other weekend, I have SLRP 7 o'clock on Saturday, then Meet the Gamers at 5 on Sunday. Then the following weekend, there's no Meet the Gamers, but SLRP is on Sunday. So other than doing it during the week, if I'm home from work or whatever, it's kind of just spontaneous. What's up, Luca? Forza Napoli. I don't know what that means, but thank you. He probably could have said, "Hey, fucker," and I was like, "Oh, thanks." JB, the beautiful JB is in the house. But I think that's a great idea. I think an intern you know, I mean, yeah, an intern means there's someone that does the work for free, but everybody here is doing the work for free. But still, to have the role as an intern would be, I think, pretty cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. Sure does.
Oh, I don't. Sneaky does.
There's a
No,
no.
that is not true.
That is
That
not
is not
true.
true.
What's up, East Bay? You know what? That's somebody. Can somebody reach out to him? East Bay Gaming. He's in my chat right now. Can somebody reach? Listen, I want this. This guy needs to come on the show at some point. We need to schedule this guy on the show. He is fucking hilarious and just a great gamer. Oh, all right, JB, how's it going? Hebron, Hebron. Have any of us ever clicked our panic button? FD does more than
No, we don't.
LEO.
Yes.
Bullshit.
No, we don't.
Bullshit. Bullshit. He
FD
said.
hits that
You do.
panic button way more than
No,
LEO.
we don't.
Yes.
Yes.
You do.
No,
I
we
was at FD and I used to do the same thing, so I don't want to hear it.
No, we
No.
don't. We
Every
I
time
heard-
I hit a
actually,
panic
we
button,
actually
I
hit
think
it.
of-
We actually hit it for real now. Like that's part of the training now. Don't touch that button.
We be hitting
Hash,
those
now
buttons.
Hash knows what the minimize button is on the on the man. When I was watching the Hash, I was my whole body was like it was.
It's right there.
I
It's
actually-
right there.
He
Push
went
the
over
button.
He went over it 6 times. He rushed right over that button, man. And
And anybody that doesn't know, it looks just like a screw. If you don't know any better, it looks like it could
Yeah,
just
it
possibly be a
does.
screw right
It does.
there. Because why is there a star instead of it being a color? If it was a color, I would have been pushed it.
Speaking
I knew
of
not to push that orange one.
yeah,
speaking of all the like training and stuff like that, I actually want to shout my guys out really quick in my Civ COC department. You know, not just that I'm here, but you know, we've got our support team at the level. We got Travis and we got Damien. We also got Chris, who's over there supervisor, and Brian, who's a great command. You know, we've got a lot of things going on and doing different events. SLRP is where it's at when it comes to like different things that we got going on, because I mean, let's face it, I don't know many places that do events like that. Like when we do a fight like out of nowhere and we plan something like that and we have it commentating, we make it so legit that way. And then the training has really changed the spectrum. I've seen a lot of good come from that, you know, as a trainer, and getting people in there to really, you know, to really take the time to do 2.5, 3 hour trainings and really sit through every little thing and actually draw some scenes to it. Brian put that together, you know, so like, and with his team like that, we're able to get all that taken care of, you know, and we got other people who come in and help from LEO and FD and on those different scenes that really make it like, so these new civs who come in, hey, we're where it's at for realism. That's what we want, is realism. But we want to have fun at the same time because we know it's a game. But if it wasn't for realism, I wouldn't even be here, because it would just be like another regular GTA Online that where it's a shoot 'em up. That's bullshit. You know, it's like it that's what makes it so much more fun to do all that kind of stuff. You know,
Mhm.
so
Is-
absolutely.
Sneaky, you okay? I agree, Crossy. You okay,
Yeah.
Sneaky?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
What's the matter?
Yeah, we did doing things.
What are you over there doing things?
Mm-hmm.
Come on now.
No, no.
I love the Meet the Gamers hoodie.
I've had this since I got this. This is like a year and a half. Like this, no, this is like 2 years old. I'm pretty sure. Like I've had
That's
this
what I
for a
should
really
do for
long
the
time.
production staff. Just buy you all your own.
It-
Meet the
Well,
Gamers
I was just
t-shirt.
asking Sneaky that we could have some brand image
can we-
going on.
Well,
and
Can you
Yeah,
say
because-
Can you say that again so we could clip it?
Yeah.
Hey,
Oh,
if
I'm
you like
streaming.
it,
It's on
like it.
stream.
Can you?
So-
Okay, nice.
I'm streaming too. I just want him to repeat it.
You wanted to repeat it again so that way we never forget.
Yeah.
What did you say, Cooks?
No, I said he's streaming, so you just go back and clip it.
Oh yeah,
Right,
just go
right.
back and play.
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah,
serious.
exactly.
I think maybe the 3 hosts should go in halves and
Oh, now you include the host.
You just dragged them right on into it.
I think me, Cookies, and CJ should go in halves and get you guys some T-shirts with your names on it.
Oh, t-shirts. Now he went down.
man.
First it was hoodies. Now he went down to t-shirts.
Yeah. You got some phone cases.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're you were actually
stickers for
Could you
everybody.
imagine? Could you imagine MTG right there, just like, hey,
Yeah, man.
Next thing is
what's
gonna be
MTG?
next.
I'm sitting there texting, and people are like, oh, yeah, that's a show that I'm a part of, and I'm in behind the
the
scenes.
gamers,
You can go
fool.
check it out.
Fool.
Next thing is gonna
Mamba
be a
over
piece
here
of
calling
paper.
me Deputy Houston.
Who is the guy above me smoking the cig? I need to talk with that guy. That is Crossy Place. What do you need to talk to him about, Nick Retired PD? He's live right now. Their links, their channels are linked right up. If you look at the pinned comment in the chat, you can go ask him a question. Go see him live.
Nick Retired
He's
PD. That's my
live.
deputy director in my Discord.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, Nick is. He's a
Moon Demon is live as well.
yeah. He's a police officer, military police officer.
You know, there's one thing I like to
Yeah.
do, and GG and Cookies, you know, I bug you guys for this, and I stopped doing it for a while because I've been really busy. But I like to hype the chat the morning of the Meet the Greeters, and I like to link the direct video. I don't want to link your channel. I would like to like so if you guys could like the Saturday before have that um upcoming
Stream setup.
yeah, it would be
That would be
it
nice
would be
when we're
cool
setting up events.
because
You got it.
because I can in the morning I could once I wake up Sunday morning I could immediately set up a message and they could just click that link and get right to the video of whoever they want to watch.
I can do that. I can do
Yeah,
Hell
that.
yeah.
I mean, you've been doing it lately a lot, and I haven't been bothering nobody with this lately because I've been a little bit busy with the FP side. I've been like Crossy said, he's been doing COC but for a while, but he's got organized. I've been getting there.
Sometimes.
I've been getting there, so I want to go back. Or that's also something that the person that Sneaky's trying to get could probably also do. But if he has that person has that available, they can just go straight to the link and just boom, and then right from the MTG chat, boom. Okay, I'll watch. You know,
Oh, my bad. Nick said he's retired from California, Riverside,
Riverside.
California police officer.
No,
okay,
Rivers
okay.
Die. Is it Rivers Die or Riverside?
Rivers Die. Oh, Rivers Die, California police officer. He said not military, retired. Rivers Die, California police officer. Every time he come to my chat, I'd say Semper Fi, which I think means always loyal. Oh, he meant to
that's
say
good.
Riverside. He put it in. He said Riverside. I think it
Semper
means
Fi is good.
Semper Fi. I think means always loyal or something like
That's a
that.
Marine thing, right? Is that a Marine?
Yeah, but every time, and that's why I said that because I remember the
what's
day
up,
that he
Iceno? How
left
you
the
doing, brother?
Discord to go to boot camp.
At Goldness, we
That's how
do not
long
hit
he's
the
been.
button there
He's
all
been
the
a part of
time.
the Discord.
I remember.
I
And
think it's a
okay, always
50-50,
faithful. There it is. Always
to be
faithful.
honest.
See, I always get it
I think
wrong.
it's a
I know it's
50-50.
always something.
He's
No, always
back.
faithful. Now I learned the
He's
term
back.
from playing the game. Those horror games I was playing. The Man of Medan and
The
God,
Dark
what was
Pictures
it?
anthologies.
Yes, the Dark Pictures. It was the third one
Those are great.
where it was the third with the third series they come out with where they all went down and they were in Iraq fighting, and that's where I heard that term Semper Fi. And I've been saying to Nick ever since every time he comes to my chat, I say Semper Fi.
Semper
Yeah.
Fi.
Semper
You should get a
Fi.
sound clip of it.
I should, yeah.
I know there's one in that meme one that we do.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god. I'm trying to look for.
Well, now that East Bay brought it up, Jeffrey, did you ever get that fixed?
I did. I deleted that hotkey. My LSPDFR stream, CJ. Remember it kept ending.
Yeah, what was going on?
I got a keybind set in my Streamlabs. It was before I got my Stream Decks. I had a keybind set to end my stream.
Mm-hmm.
It was the same keybind I used on Cop Holster or something. So whenever I was hitting that key in my LSPDFR, it was ending my fucking stream.
So you forgot to remove the hotkey.
Yeah, I forgot the but we're good. We're why did you do that? We need 6 streams a day in 30-minute increments.
Jesus.
Yeah.
My man
Hey,
ended
Chad
this.
Carter,
My
what's up,
man
Chad?
ended this stream like 4 times.
Oh my god. Same title and everything. Jesus. What's up? What's up, Chad? How you doing, brother?
It was funny because like 2, 3 in the morning, all of a sudden Discord caught up and tried to like give all the notifications for the video.
Discord was like, what the fuck's going on, man? He must have had a dart in his neck.
Pull it out. The dart, man. You got a fucking dart in your neck.
You got a fucking dart in your neck.
What is that from?
Oh, you don't know what that's from?
It's from a movie, right?
Yeah.
I
You
can't remember what
guess it?
movie it's from. No,
Was
I
it-
can't remember.
Was it Kicking and Screaming?
No.
What was it?
Nobody knows what that's from?
Mm-mm.
I remember
can't-
because
I
I
can't think
know
of
I
it.
know who it is. It's Will Ferrell. I just can't remember.
Old school. That's from
Old school. Yes.
Yeah.
That's when they
Oh, that
did
was a good movie.
They went streaking, right?
Yeah, they went.
Yeah.
Yeah. We're all streaking. She's like, "Who is, honey?" All of us. And then he turns around. There's nobody there. He's the only one running buck ass naked. What's the web? I use. It's called My Instance, like instant message. MyInstance.com. But use caution. There are some
Please.
sound effects in there that you might push that aren't labeled as to what they are going to actually say. So just be mindful of that,
Yeah.
especially if you're live. Jesus, that was awful, man. That was
Oh,
so
man.
awful.
There it is. I dropped it in the chat.
Thank you. Yep,
Jeffrey.
there it is right there.
Boy,
Yeah.
Jeffrey had a day that day, boy.
Oh God, did I ever?
A long time ago, you were actually talking about with the merch and the shirts. You were saying that you would want to have like a line where it would have like your role on the back of it, kind of like this. And on the back it would say like production manager, and then you were gonna have something in mind. For one would say host on the back too, or something like that.
I actually purchased shirts for me, Cooks, and CJ a while back. That had that. It had Criminal Justice host. It had Gaming with Cookies host, and it had Jeffrey.
I've still got
Cooper
mine.
host. I do too, although mine is
I do too.
washed up. This is actually a Criminal Justice hoodie, but the C is gone. It's
Really?
yeah, it's just a blue hoodie now. The C has completely just washed up, but it's a comfortable. For me, I'm the kind of guy that. What's up, Lee? I'm the kind of guy that I think clothes are way more comfortable when they're broken in, especially hoodies.
Yeah, you need to take and get my big old mug put on the front of that thing.
That one there,
Yeah, my big old mug.
put it right on the back.
Yeah.
Yeah, myinstance.com. That's the one right there. Frank the Tank.
There you go.
Yeah, there you
One
go.
of those.
Gaming with Cookies host.
Yeah.
Yeah, but yeah, I got you. I think I want to do that, Sneak. I think I want to get some shirts for everybody on the production team,
Mine just needs to say so I don't get fined.
so I don't get fined.
That's all it needs to say.
And not best husband in the world.
That's the only time I'm here. No. Wore that outside, everybody looking at me crazy.
That has
you
to
want
be
to
a-
fight for the title?
Did that other thing ever come, Hash?
What other thing?
You didn't order something?
What other thing?
Somebody did. I don't want to say it in case Jenny's just came today, and it's the most cheapest fucking material ever. I bought her a tank top, and it's just garbage. Shit looks like it's made out of fucking Bounty paper
What is it?
towel.
Oh, it's thin.
Yeah,
He did that on purpose, Jenny.
I did. It's the same one I ordered her before, but the other one was great. Like she
It's-
still has it, but
It's on purpose, Jenny. Sleep with your mace.
Teespring is not consistent. We're actually going to be looking for a new platform to sell merch on. Teespring is not consistent.
You
The
gotta.
quality is hit and miss, and their shipping has been.
Yeah.
I ordered
yeah.
Jenny a Valentine's Day shirt, the one that just came today. It just came today. I ordered it.
God
The end of
damn.
I ordered it at the end of January.
Oh, you remember we were talking? I was like, that's why I
Yeah,
wasn't
yeah.
gonna order it. I was like, they're talking about it's gonna be here in March or something.
Yeah, man. So we're looking for we're actually looking around for a new platform to sell merch until Teespring get their shit together.
Get you a press. Press don't cost
That's
that
what
much.
Jenny was saying. Get a press,
Yeah,
a cricket,
seriously.
something like that.
Yeah, I don't think they cost as they don't cost nearly as much as they
You
used
can
to.
go to Michael's and get 20 T-shirts for like $8.99.
Yeah, you can get
20
some
guys
good.
T-shirts.
I think Gildan. I think that's the company. I think they make the best like material
Gildan is
for
pretty good.
t-shirts. Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have this thing with necks. Like if the neck of my shirt, oh boy, I put a shirt on and my neck go this way a little bit. I'm like, nope, can't wear it no more.
And don't like it. Nope.
It needs to be nice and like comfortable and straight on there, and not be like freaking roast beef hanging off of you and like all this.
Jeez.
Oh my god.
Oh man, hold on. That one definitely gets a rim shot there.
No,
No
I'm
pun
telling.
intended. Ooh,
No,
Darcy said I'll make them all and quit my job. Hell yeah.
if we
Did it
go,
come
you
broken?
have to be doing them quick enough. Did what come broken?
Gamer J said he ordered a dangle
Oh.
mug and it took 3 weeks to get it. But somebody ordered one that came broken.
Damn.
Marcus Martinez, I think it was.
That's just because Dangle's badass.
Dangle, that's why, baby. Even the mugs can't keep up. I'll be right back, guys. 2 seconds.
All right.
Two.
1, 2. So I was
All
gonna do
right,
this.
more than okay.
Not back
Give me,
yet.
give me, give me a little bit. I
You
won't
only have
deafen though. I
45
won't deafen
seconds.
so they can still hear you. Hold on.
You have 45 seconds. I'm watching the clock.
So while he gets back, CJ, Cookies, anything we can do to make your job?
Yeah.
I mean, what y'all do pretty much now is I mean, there's really nothing more you guys need to do, really. I mean, y'all do your job excellent, so
I agree.
yeah, y'all do it good. I mean, there's nothing else. I mean, if you're asking if there's anything I can complain about, no, not at all. Not about the show,
So,
man.
Captain Clay, how you doing, brother?
No, y'all do a phenomenal job.
That's
Yeah,
my captain right there,
y'all always
guys.
on top of it, man. You're on your P's and Q's, and I commend you guys for the job you do because that's a lot of the behind the scenes stuff is where a lot of the harder work takes place. So, getting on here and going live and being on the show is not. I mean, there's work behind it, but there's a lot more work that goes with what you guys do opposed to what we do. Just happen to be here for the show and show up. So, I commend you guys for doing that, getting all the guests and making sure everything's in order, making sure everybody's mics and headphones and sound and all that good stuff is working, and making sure they're ready to go by showtime.
Yeah,
Yeah,
absolutely.
and what I will say is with Angel hyping up the Discord server, on those days, that's not in my handbook at all. So the fact that my guys do go, I'll give them kudos where it is. They go above and beyond for a lot of this stuff. So yeah.
Yeah, when you're going out of your way to do extra things to make it grow more, to progress it faster, then yeah, that's always a good thing.
And that's even something that, if the intern thing really did, come true, which it really is a great idea. That's kind of like what, I guess you could say you guys are looking for, is someone that goes above and beyond.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Oh yeah, that I came up with that because I know that people in the chat sometimes it's kind of like give them that little because we do it every other Saturday, every other Sunday, and sometimes we get it's a little bit like this Sunday or is it that Sunday. So with hyping it that morning, it's like, hey guys, it's this Sunday, be ready for it. Like so when even when Sneaky came up with the idea and he mentioned it to me, I was like, yeah, you know what? That's also something that this person can do. So I'm gonna try to keep going at it. I'm gonna try to get the guys to get that upcoming live ready so they can click on that video and be ready for it and make it even though it's not something officially in the handbook that he has us do, but it's something that that person can also do in the future. I mean, I don't mind doing it, but it'll give them something.
Yeah. Definitely.
Yep,
And
Taco's right. It's been over 45 seconds.
yeah, it definitely has.
Yeah,
He
Oh,
lied to
and he
us.
said 2 seconds first. Like, yeah, okay.
Yeah, then he said 2, then he said 45. I don't think Dangle counts good.
Yeah, that's probably what it is.
He said he dropped out of school in the 9th and a half grade yesterday, and I like to died. So no, my school it has halves. I was like, oh man.
And the sheriff let him join
Yeah,
made him a deputy and he doesn't even have a diploma,
I don't know if the
let
sheriff
alone a
knows that part.
degree.
We're going to have to bring that back up.
Oh, so forged documents? Okay.
Oh, I like that. I like that question by Brian.
Yeah, I do too. I was just reading it.
He put it.
How much would I have to pay you to grow a real mullet and chops like Dangle?
Oh,
That would
God.
be. That's a great question, Brian.
Oh, man.
Definitely need
Jeffrey
to
with a
answer that.
mullet and chops. Oh, that would be awesome.
That would be great.
I can't wait for Jeffrey to get back and answer that question.
Yeah.
Imagine you
Definitely
just see
have to
him
answer that.
like in Walmart and he
I can
puts
tell you already he's going to go right into Dangle to answer the
Yeah.
question. He's
No,
gonna go
you
right
you
into
imagine
Dangle.
he comes with
Dangle.
a you imagine he comes with a mullet.
He's gonna
You
go
know,
nuts with
I've
big-
actually got one of those mullets that's a Mississippi mudflap wig he could totally wear.
Mississippi mud flap.
Mississippi
I mean,
mud flap.
it literally reads Dangle. Like I've got it. Like he can wear it when he does when he goes live as Dangle. I mean, he can wear it and be like, he wouldn't have to grow it out. It's right there.
Oh, man. I think he's going to have to do that for at least an episode because we haven't had Dangle on Beat the Gamers.
That would be
yeah.
that would be good. That would be good to have Dangle on here as a guest. Just to have him as a guest, that would be a good
Because
episode of Beat the
after our
Gamers.
patrol, I now know that he's capable of just being Dangle.
Yeah.
We were together for 2 hours, and I didn't think about it until after. I was like, he really did Dangle for 2 hours straight. I was like, that's crazy for any character. He did that for 2 hours straight.
That's got to be hard.
It got to be something
And
to be
staying in
another
character
voice.
without, because Jeffrey likes to laugh. He's the first
Yeah.
person that likes to laugh at his own jokes, if anybody. You know what I mean? So
Yes.
for him to hold that character for that long of a time and without breaking his own character,
Because he sure made me break. He said, and then I found out he said that was his goal to get me to break.
yeah, I figured it was all the crazy stuff he was saying to you.
Yeah, because I was like, okay, every time he would make me laugh, I would just like get off my voice. I would get off the chat. But boy, when he started talking about those body shots, I lost it.
See, that's the great thing about having push to talk in 5M, right? Because if someone does make you break character, you can just let go of the button.
Yeah, because it's on my pedal. So I usually just let off the pedal, but I don't know what happened. I was going to say something to him, and he was like, oh, they wanted $72 damn. I was like, oh.
Because I tell you what, the night that Ricky and Doug got into it downstairs in the gym, when Ricky got held in contempt of court, it was court night, last court night, and Doug and Ricky were having words back and forth, and man, I was listening to Doug go off on Ricky, and I just kind of was quiet for a minute just to listen to him. Like I had to let go of my button because I was laughing so hard, and even you can tell like.
So
I might post that as just a short because there's just a
I
short
love
area
this
there where I
shirt.
recorded. But you can even tell when I came
Bonus,
back in as Ricky.
who I love this shirt. Oh my!
I said, yo, man, what are you getting so fired up about? You can even
I'll-
hear it in
I'll
my
let her
voice where
know.
I'm still laughing a little bit.
What's
you
up,
know?
K-Ball? What you doing? How you doing, brother?
But that was a good scene though. But yeah, you really got that's the cool thing about push to talk, man. You can just let it go and laugh whenever you want. I never thought about putting on my string back pedal. That's a good idea, Hash. I might do that.
Yeah, my pedals are well for Leo. I keep the right pedal is the radio. Middle pedal is push to talk, and my left pedal is cruise control.
That's a good scenario right there. That way you are not mistakenly hitting any keys on your keyboard. It's going to accidentally activate that mic.
Yeah, but I'll still do it. The heat of the moment, you will push that radio on hat mic.
Oh man, I did it, man. The first time that I went
Sure.
up for Leo, I hot mic so bad, and it was so I embarrassed myself. My God. And they said hot mic, and I said, oh my God, I did it again. They said, watch your keys. I was like, Jesus.
Maddie still holds the title for that one. Maddie holds the title for the hot mic.
Yeah.
Hot mic.
The hot mic, yeah.
What's a hot mic? Oh, is that when he was still on the radio?
He was still on the radio. Thank you, Taco.
Hey, Jeffrey, if you scroll up in your chat, Brian asked you a question.
But we need you to answer it.
Yeah, you need to answer it.
What's up, Gigi? How much would I have to pay you to grow a real mullet and chops like Dangle?
And you have to answer it in the Dangle voice. That's your
Thank you,
punishment
Jesus.
for saying 45 seconds and coming in 10
Right,
minutes
Look
right.
at
later.
John. John said, "Pinch it
So,
off,
like,
GG."
That's
Oh man, I don't know. That's a tough one. That's to grow a real mullet and chops like Dangle. I can do the chops now. All I'd have to do is just shave the bottom part there.
Would Jenny approve? That's the real question.
Absolutely not.
So he
she
would,
not going.
so he would have
She
to
not
pay
going for the
Jenny.
mullet.
That question
Jenny
is
not
more for
going for the
Jenny.
mullet.
No.
Jenny might let the chops go, but that mullet is not coming in that
No,
house.
not even the chops, man.
I got I got Golden saying get a wig.
You know, I thought about doing that. I thought about getting a wig and rocking a mullet for a Dangle LSPDFR Dangle stream, but they got them on Amazon. They're pretty inexpensive, but
we
I
were
thought about
saying
it.
we were saying have Dangle on Meet the Gamers.
Oh, get some
For an
whole
entire
cobras
episode.
and get some whole cobras and shave my
Mm,
Oh.
the bottom half there.
Yeah, because like I was telling them, after our ride along, I know you're capable of doing Dangle for a stretch. Like that was 2 hours of just you being in character and you didn't break. Like that's crazy.
Yeah, your throat hurts a little bit afterwards, but and it's hard to find that fine line between being Dangle, but not disrespecting the server and having us come off as being an unprofessional server, right? Because you get people that join your live stream every night for the first time, and you don't want them seeing that and be like, "Oh, this fucking server is a joke." You know what I mean? Like, look at this fucking guy. Like last night when I was telling the guy like, "This car is old as shit." Like just like the guy was old, and
Oh,
he
look.
said, "Oh, what?" And I was like, "Nothing, nothing." And you said nothing too,
Right.
and Jenny says, "Yeah." Jenny says her next Halloween costume is going to be. She was me for Halloween last year. She might do Dangle. She might
which
do
was a
Dangle this year.
brilliant costume, by the
Oh, it was
way.
fucking
That
great.
It was brilliant.
It was great to see her picking the hairs out of her fucking mouth. Like that's what it's like living with a beard every fucking day. Or the worst thing, and to all my people out there with beards, when you're taking a sip out of a can and one of your mustache hairs gets caught
Oh
in
my
that little,
god.
and when you pull the can away, it yanks that fucking hair out.
And pulls your eyeballs in the back of your skull.
Dude. You start crying and shit, and you're just like, fuck, like, damn it, that hurt.
Yeah, your eyeballs sink like an inch back immediately.
Yeah.
Man, it
so,
hurts, man.
So there's your answer. I would probably do it if I could get a fake mullet, but I could never grow out. And my barber would probably kick my ass too. He'd probably kick my ass. My uncle says he'd look like Joe Dirt. Hey, Seuss is up in the house. What
Hey, Seuss Cardinal.
has there been anything that you added to your spreadsheet since the last time you showed it to me, Sneaky? Anything updated?
Don't
on it?
encourage
Anything
him.
removed from it?
Don't encourage
Let
him.
me. No, okay. I'm not gonna reveal any, revealing information. I mean, the most I can give you is that we're booked up till June. I can say that because I'm the boss, Angel.
June.
Booked up till
Yeah.
June. Wow.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
wow.
He's added more guests that you will not find out who they are.
Yeah. It
Can we
we
get an
tend to
early
still-
release on the next guest on this show?
No.
Instead of
No.
Why? You're just gonna let us know in 5.5 hours.
Exactly. So I mean, it's 5.5 hours.
hours.
So why
this
not wait?
one
Why not
show.
wait?
For this one show.
I will not budge.
Question: Who, Angel or Crossy? Who's gonna stay up till midnight? Question.
Not me.
this
I
is-
will.
Not
I
me.
will. Tell me who it
Not
is.
you. Okay, so
Tell
I'm
me who
giving
it
it
is,
to
though.
Angel. I'm giving it to Angel. So you have to wait till tomorrow
Angel.
morning.
Oh, you should tell him now. Because I gotta go to work tomorrow morning. So he's gonna have to wait to wait, and then we got patrol, and then he's gonna I might forget. I might forget.
It's just one show. It's just one
Okay,
show.
I'll give it to Crossy, and then I'll give you guest checkup. Even though I probably should have been assigned these, but I lost track of time. But
Do we have a big guest coming to the next show?
you have to find out. I don't know.
Just tell us, bro. It's like
I don't know
one show, like
anything-
Jeffrey said. Just tell us, man.
I know.
You got me. Jeffrey's got me wondering now, like, who is it coming on the show?
I don't know
as
who it
much
is
as you
either.
know.
I have no idea who it is either. Hey, Speedy.
Thanks, Jeffrey. 2 minutes ago, we couldn't have cared. Thanks.
Oh,
Yeah.
you know
Now
what's
everybody,
know
well,
as
now
much
we
as you
all
know.
want to know.
you know what's the best part
Laughing,
is
kicking
that
blowing
guy right
water off
there.
the stove.
That guy right there knows, and that guy right there knows.
Yeah, on my screen, you're pointing to nobody.
Yeah, same. Yeah, pointing no
And
one.
CJ.
That guy.
Nope, other side. Other side.
Other side.
Point the other way.
Cross.
There you
So
go.
Crossy and CJ knows.
No,
We know who the guest is.
no.
That's what
No.
he said.
Like,
He pointing. Oh,
Oh,
That's what
really?
Angel is
Oh,
pointing
oh.
because he's pointing in
He's
your
trying to
direction,
point to-
CJ.
yeah.
So
Oh, gotcha,
yes,
gotcha.
I know, but no.
So Crossy
the
and
whole-
Sneaky. Crossy and
Yeah.
Sneaky knows. We know Sneaky knows.
Of course I know.
What you know, Crossy? Ain't that something?
He said, "Ain't that something?"
Damn.
Gamertron says they
You know
don't even
what?
tell me.
Yeah, Gamertron don't know.
He's
Yeah,
gotta
Game of
clear
Thrones
them.
is
Give
He's
him-
gotta
fine.
clear
You know
them for
what?
security purposes.
Sneaky, give him
Yeah.
at least give him a
He's gonna
bone.
give him a nice virtual pat down.
At least give him a bone. At least give him a
Give me
bone.
No,
Give me a fucking bone, man.
don't start
Okay,
passing bones around.
I don't want the bone. Give me the whole meat. I want everything.
What you want to do? Like first name or like what is like what the like for the first letter? Is that what you want to do?
Yeah.
It's about. You can probably say it's about. You can probably say watch what I'm about to write.
How many words in
Okay.
their name?
Hold that thought. We're just gonna converse in our private area here. Hold on.
This is bullshit.
Ain't there some shit? That's a private area. Y'all can't even see.
Yeah, we have
got their own chat.
Jeffrey knows we have a private Discord and a private group chat that everything goes in as well.
Well, now we know what we didn't know. Damn, Jeffrey, you keeping secrets on top of the secrets?
No, I didn't. I'm not part of that secret mess.
You think-
No,
chat.
I showed him whenever we had a meeting, so he's seen it though.
You
That's about
you
it.
like that? You like that hint?
I don't get the hint.
No, come on, bro.
Okay,
Send it to me. I'll tell you if I get it.
okay. This is what we're gonna go with. It starts with the letter N, and that's it.
And is it
Take
somebody we
take
know?
take with that what you want. There are no more
No
hints.
more hints.
Take
That's
with
it.
that what
That's
you
it.
want. There's no
Wait,
more hints.
Man,
wait.
Take with that
come
what
on,
you want.
Starts
That's
with the
it.
letter N, as in Nora,
it.
as in Nancy,
That's
as in that's all that's gonna come to you.
As in nothing more.
What's the hint?
Yep.
N.
It starts with a letter N.
N.
N
N.
as
N.
in Nora.
Letter
One
N.
word or
Letter
two
N.
words?
No,
That's
you
all
don't get
you
any.
get.
You're not
Don't
getting
get anything else.
Is it Newman? Newman Gaming?
That's all you get. That's
Is it
all
New-
you get.
Newman Gaming? Night Cop?
That's all you get.
That's all you get.
I'm gonna go with Newman.
Okay,
Okay.
that's
I'm
fine.
gonna go with
You'll
Night Cop.
have to.
I was in one of Night Cop's chats the other day, and he was like, "Jeffrey, I'll see you again." You know, in his Night Cop voice.
Did
But
he
Give
salute
me a
you?
kiss.
He didn't. Yeah, he didn't
Yeah.
tell me a date though. He didn't tell me a date.
Well, like I said, it starts with the N. You take with that what you want to take it.
Yeah.
That dude's got
And
some wild
actually,
live
speaking
streams,
of that,
I'm
man.
about to message Newman.
Speaking of that, we went
Good
from
job.
I'm about to message Newman and tell him to shut up.
Nick retired.
See, look. There we go.
He said I'm about to text who?
Nobody.
I said I'm about to message Newman. He said I'm about to message Newman, tell him shut up.
Yeah, to not say a word. Because if he says something, you might say, "Oh, well, then it's So.
Oh yeah.
Too late. Y'all
No.
do.
Well, you'll know
CJ,
for sure
Nick-
tomorrow.
I
Yeah,
wasn't gonna
I
message.
just seen his message. Yeah, I thought you were
He read
the.
back those.
I don't know why I thought you were the. I don't know why I thought you were him. He goes by Nick
It is
on.
similar. It is similar.
He
It's
goes
just
by
funny the way
Nick
he
on
wrote it.
YouTube. Yeah, he said, I joined the Corps in '67. I'm 73. Okay, I
That's
got
with
you.
his picture.
But I have seen you in my streams, though. I've seen you
Hey,
come to
you're a
my
handsome
streams.
73-year-old retired PD. I can see your profile picture there. Nothing wrong with saying a guy's handsome, right? It's
No, there's
Cool.
nothing wrong with
Okay,
that.
you
Yeah,
said
I've seen
it,
you
so
come to my
you
streams
said
before.
it. We
Yeah.
don't have to. Thank you.
yeah.
Huh? What?
Okay.
Crossy's got.
No, I
it.
said if he
Looks
already
like-
said it, we don't have to.
Sorry about that, man. I really thought you was the deputy director for my Discord. Sorry about that,
Thank you,
man.
East Bay. Come on, guys. 2023. I can see that people are handsome. Everybody in here is handsome.
I mean,
Thank
you did.
We'll say thank you. I'm not gonna return.
I mean, you did say hit.
What about being handsome? I had to run to the little drummer's room.
You did
know?
say
I did.
he's so strong to me in the server.
Oh,
Oh yeah, when you guys were What were you doing? You were pushing the vehicle?
No, I was lifting you because you were going through the map.
Oh, yeah, I thought you meant yes. Oh, yesterday it was Hash and another deputy that were pushing the car. Yeah,
Man,
you're
I think
talking
that
about
was
when you lifted me because I was in the ground.
me and Pantaleon.
And then it's really clear when you go, he's so strong.
He's so strong.
Yeah, exactly.
Pantaleon's the best. Yeah.
I'll tell you this. Jeffrey says certain things in a certain way. Like when we did the bathroom thing, he say, "There's a window on the door," and then you go,
Yeah.
"Fuck."
Yeah, like a fucking window on a bathroom door, man.
The way you said "fuck," it was like so. I was dying laughing.
We almost went there last night. Remember that, Hash?
Yeah,
Dangle
he was
had-
like,
Dangle
he
had
needed to use the
he had take
bathroom.
shit. We almost went to the FD station, but we went to the burger shot instead.
Yeah, we go to the burger shop. He goes in there, he leaves his keys. Then he goes in there, puts his hair in a bun, leaves his hat. I was like, oh my God, if he flushed those keys.
It was all around a good time. And it sucks because I don't want to pull Dangle out too much in the server. So, when we do it, it's gonna
Phrasing.
Yeah, it's gonna be fun. Take care, Taco. East Bay, I thought that picture was 10 years in the future. That's how dapper you look. I will. And when I hit 73, I can only hope to look as handsome as Nick. Speedy, you take care as well, bud. Do we want to raid anybody? We got a half hour left. Do we want to raid?
We haven't
Time
done that in a while.
flies. Jeez.
CJ.
ABC
CJ.
News Live. They're always live. Sky News is live too.
HD. Oh, my daughter. He's got 136 people watching. He wouldn't know who the fuck we are though. Rye Wilson is live.
Who that?
Rye Wilson. He's a.
I'm playing. I know.
Oh. Oh, I got you.
Isn't he the one that does a lot of like Roblox RP?
No.
Right?
No, that's
Steven? Is his name
Steven
Steve?
plays.
Yeah.
Steven
Does he
plays
still
games,
do that stuff? Is he still doing it?
He does, but he doesn't stream as much. He'll stream maybe once a month, once every other month.
Yeah, but I've never seen nobody do the killer role play on Roblox like he does. He does some awesome stuff, man.
He does good.
Yeah, he's got like firefighter stuff,
Yep.
EMS, Leo and all that's really great stuff.
I'm not seeing any of these three guys writing this down.
Yo, Anton is at 315,000 subscribers, Jeff.
We might be typing it.
Really?
You talking about Steven
man.
Plays?
Yeah.
I've reached out to him by email. I just don't hear nothing from him.
He doesn't want to. He's never been on camera. I don't think he wants it.
Yeah.
You know who I would love to get on here that said they would come on here and do a face reveal is Gaming for Life. Gaming for Life has told me he'd come on here before, but I've never really.
I think he wants to do a face reveal to 1 million subscribers, though.
Yeah.
At 1 million?
I think that's what I heard him say that. I might be mistaken, but I'm pretty sure he said that at one time or another.
He's still a long way from
Or
that.
maybe he was just insinuating that or
Where
whatnot.
Is he at like 57,000?
55, 56, something like that.
Something like that.
Oh, I could die tomorrow before that gets there, so let's get him on there.
Who are our favorite gamers? Let's say we didn't know each other before we all met each other. That's a good question, John. Who's your favorite gamer? Start at the top, Angel.
Well, I got here because I didn't watch people. So.
Hold on, one for Gigi.
It all started because I got tired of playing GTA Online, and I was looking around and I saw this LSPDFR, and why it was you, and then I saw that you had LSPDFR and SLRP, and I'm like, what's this SLRP? So I started watching, and then one day I see that you were live doing SLRP, which happened to be when it was you, Benzo, and DK when you guys did the bank robbery.
Yes, the bank robbery. Yep.
So that's kind of basically when that kind of like had like that. Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna apply this. This is pretty cool. This is like I had no 5M experience, so that's when I started to, subscribe to Benzo. Well, follow me on Twitch, and I started subscribing to other people that was doing SRP, so I could kind of like see because I had no 5M experience. And when I did my interview with Mark, I told him straight up I have no 5M.
Same.
And his answer was like, you know what? I prefer to train somebody who knows nothing than to train somebody who comes from with and I just followed the rules. I kept my nose clean for 1 year. I did no priority. I was just doing little stuff, little stabbing and investigating, or this and that, and like, and I wasn't. I was always the victim.
Just a little stabbing.
I was always the victim. So,
Oh, okay.
and then after a year, the people that I was always rolling with, but yeah, it was mainly gaming, like directly watching. It was,
Well, thank you. That's very sweet.
I'm not gonna continue. I'm not gonna continue into how I became. You guys know.
Yeah. How about you, Crossy?
To be honest, before I even came onto anything PC wise, is that, and I was primarily console way before this. Like, I mean, I played so much console that was it. I didn't really know anything about all this. I was watching, for the longest time, I'd be sitting at work and watch like Steve the Gamer do his LSPDFR episodes. To be honest with you, would I say he's my favorite? He's great at what he does. What really got me more over, I mean, is like, because it was this cannonball effect, right? So when I'm watching that, I'm like, man, I really want to do that. How can I do that? Because you can't do that shit on console. It's not possible. It's really not. It's just There's no way. They could figure out a way to do that. What was that little hand thing right there? I just seen.
Right, like that's what I'm
What?
laughing at, because what was that?
I seen
What
something.
was
what?
that?
I seen something come up in your face. Anyway,
I
but
have no idea what the hell you're talking about.
oh,
Go ahead. Go
well,
ahead.
yeah, but it was just a cannonball effect with that, like, because I wanted to do that again, and I was it's like, shit, okay, I want to get on. I want to try this. This looks like really cool. So I did. I had a gaming laptop. Watched like one tutorial. Yeah, that just kind of fell through because I was like, no, screw this. So then I got an actual desktop one, and I watched CJ's tutorials on LSPDFR, from start to finish. And after watching that so many times, I could almost, with maybe some referral, I could go back. I could go back and do that like it was the back of my hand, like it was.
Linger on over here.
I'm
Sling it around
glad
over
to
here.
hear somebody say they watch it from start to finish, because if people would do that more often, there'd be so much less people saying my game isn't
And
working.
I'm somebody
Yeah.
with more of a photographic memory. So after doing it so many times, and you put here to eyes to this, and you feel like a hands-on approach,
Mhm.
it's continuous. It just becomes like riding a bike. Not for all. Now for some, everybody has a different learning curve, but I don't really have a true. I'm not gonna lie. I don't really have like a true favorite gamer, because there's some that I don't like, and there's some that I come around with. It's like, but we're all in a gaming community, whether I like you or not. We play games. That's our common balance.
Do we game
Yeah.
with somebody that you don't like?
What is that thing I keep seeing?
Right.
Right there?
Exactly. What is that?
Where?
Where?
Raise
What is
raise
it?
your arm. Raise your
What?
arm.
Raise your arm.
Raise he's moving. Yeah, he's putting it
I'm
down.
not.
Yeah,
What are you
he's
talking
putting it
He
down.
about?
put it-
I
he's-
saw this move. And I knew you were putting it down. Yeah.
I'm not putting nothing down.
Raise your right hand. Your other hand. Your
What?
See, he's got his hand right there.
What is that? What
You
the heck,
discriminating
Jeffrey?
against my
What's that
small
damn
hand?
back scratcher?
Is that what you're doing?
Oh
You're
my
discriminating against
God.
my
Oh.
small hand?
So that's
Do you
the
remember that
bad-
movie
that's
with
the
that guy
bad
with that
back
little
scratcher.
bitty hand?
Yeah.
Remember?
Yeah, scary-
and he would
scary
lick his
movie.
fingers.
Potatoes.
Yeah, and he'd lick
Scary,
his
scary
fingers.
movie. Scary
Yeah,
movie.
my
movie.
God, man, that
It's
was so
like, you know,
disgusting.
Fanny.
No, you use my little hand.
Yeah, oh, man. Yeah, it's
You
a
put it
back
all in the
scratcher
mashed
right there.
potatoes.
I knew I wasn't going crazy or had smoked
Oh,
anything
that's-
today that was
Yeah,
gonna make me feel.
I saw it
Like-
the same time you saw it.
Oh yeah.
I was like,
Cut.
I know.
Oh, go ahead, Crossy. You knew you
Yeah.
weren't seeing shit, right?
Oh, it's a back scratcher.
Oh yeah, it
knew-
feels.
I
it
knew I
feels
wasn't
great,
seeing
man.
shit.
God.
But yeah, that's.
I'm gonna get a real bear.
But my point is that it doesn't really matter because in the end of the day, we're all the community and we all have a common ground of playing video games.
Yeah.
And so I don't really I don't pick out my favorites. I just don't do that, I guess. There are the few like watching you GG and watching you CJ do your tutorials and watching you GG do SLRP and things like that nature that have really got me into doing those things from the very get-go. You know, like, and especially I didn't know what SLRP was. You know, we get people all the time who come in interviews and stuff like that. They're like, "Oh, I did some GTA online RP." I'm like, "Oh, you're not here. That's not what this is." Okay, like
At
on
all.
on console, it's not the same
Not
concept
even close.
because I did that with friends too. You know, that kind of stuff. But I know the difference now after a while, like what 5M compared to that is, and there's so much more open ground here on a PC that I'm still learning. There's things that seem Japanese to me. There's things that audio and things that it's just a learning curve that I don't know a whole lot about, but I'm trying. I make
What's
some
up,
content. I
Chili
definitely
Mike? How you doing,
record
brother?
for sure. I do post a lot of recorded videos. A lot of them. I do make a lot of that. They're on there, and I have fun with that. To be quite honest with you, I have a lot more fun with that because that's what I can make time for, other than streaming more than I can anything because I got a lot more going on. And if I'm at least making the content, I'm putting it out there for the guys,
Hell
putting it
yeah.
out there for people to watch it. And if they don't watch it, so be it at the end of the day, because I'm still going to keep going no matter
I've
what.
been watching it, man. You've been putting out some pretty good shit, man. Your edits are really good, and
Yeah.
your shorts have been good. And Angel, I know Angel's been popping out some shorts too there lately.
Yeah.
Especially that last one he did. That was pretty funny. How about you, Cux? Favorite gamer? Do you have one?
Not at this time. Previously, before I got a PC, I'm not gonna lie, it had to be like Iggy Fresh.
Yeah, I
Iggy
like
Fresh?
Iggy Fresh.
Yeah. Ain't nothing wrong with Iggy Fresh. Hash?
For me, I definitely have a few that I just can't stand. Like it became a thing where it's people that I would never that I really did like these people, but then you try to talk to them or something and you find out they're freaking untouchable or they're just not going to respond to you. But as
Yeah.
far as like people that I started like in getting into PC gaming, first guy that I came across getting into like the modding of
It
GTA was a
definitely
guy
is, Chili
named
Mike.
Games and
It definitely
Graphics.
is. Oh my
To this
god.
Oh,
day,
I watch him. Yeah, he's
yeah,
pretty cool.
Doesn't he
like
do the monkey head?
he does a lot. Like he
And
does
Does
doesn't his
like
modding.
character
got like
doesn't
the
his
big
logo
wheels on his cars and
Yeah,
stuff
he
like the
does. He
pimped
puts
out
all them
cars.
big wheels on his cars, and he really does a lot of stuff with Franklin. And
I learned a lot from that guy.
yeah, that's who I really first started watching as far as modding GTA. And then
Mm-hmm.
that's when I came across Benzo. And Benzo, it's like, as far as teaching you how to do stuff, Benzo is just like click, 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 click.
He's an
And
advanced modder, yeah.
yeah, he's advanced. So it was a little bit
Mhm.
too quick for me. And then I came across CJ. CJ breaks it down. He repeats himself. He'll say it over and over again.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, okay, yeah, this is more my speed. And that led me to Jeffrey.
Yeah.
Jeffrey, CJ was a little harder to actually speak to because he had more followers. So it's like him trying to talk to CJ in this chat. It was just like I couldn't really get in. Can't really get in to say nothing to him. It's like he's trying to talk to me and 1,500 other people. It's like okay, it's hard to talk to. Jeffrey was still in his lower numbers, so that's how we got a little closer. Because it was easier for you to say something to him and he could respond because it wasn't as many people in there. So that's how we got a little bit closer. But as far as like favorites at this point, no. There's just a lot of people that I look to. Like I look to the guys here. When I need a tutorial, I need to go to CJ. When I need a tutorial, I need to go to Jeffrey. I know that tutorial is going to show up before I even need it. Pretty much.
Yeah.
That tutorial is going to come up there. You're going to see, okay, tutorial. Damn, I didn't even know that was a thing.
What we do, sang.
Yeah.
And we appreciate it. But like that's basically it for me. I would love to say the people that I don't like anymore. Oh my god.
You can.
I
Go
just
for it.
I wish more people would use the search tab on our channels. Like, I've really considered doing a tutorial on how to show people how to go to my channel and go over to the magnifying glass and be like, look, I tell people all the time, if you want a tutorial on Grammar Police, just go to my channel, go over to the right next to the about, click on that magnifying glass and type in Grammar Police, and all my videos on how to install Grammar Police will pop up.
They don't
Everything I've ever done.
If they even type in your name and Grammar Police, that'll bring it up.
It'll bring it up right there.
Because
yeah.
a lot of times, if I need one of your titles, one of your tutorials for something, I just look up your name and the tutorial. I know one of y'all have it. It's going to show up.
Yeah.
But it's a lot easier like that instead of trying to figure out. Okay, I know he had one. Where was it?
Mm-hmm.
If I don't go to that tab, like the magnifying glass, that will actually bring it up too.
Yeah, it brings it up, man. It really does. And over there, all you got to type in is what mod you want, and then bam, it pulls. I went over there one day and typed in Grammar Police on my channel, and I think it was like 5 or 6 videos I had, 5, 6, 7 videos I had on Grammar Police. I think just Grammar Police alone, immersive dispatch. There was one back there on vocal dispatch as well. It was vocal dispatch.
That search thing is fucking key, man.
It's accurate too. It's very
really
accurate.
Is. I would have to say my favorite gamer was Jeff Favignano, Bay Area Bugs, and yeah, Polecat. You know, there was
Favignano.
Favignano, yeah, Favignano, and just watching those guys play and do their thing. They're the ones that I've said the story a million times. They're the ones that got me into PC gaming. Strictly the whole reason I got a PC was because of Jeff Favignano, Bugs, and Polecat, and Civ Ryan.
And
Although
if I could be honest, when I first got into it, I didn't know who those guys were. Yeah. Honestly, I came across Benzo, CJU guys first, and then I noticed them.
I think with him saying Jeff Favignano and you got Severin and all them, after watching like a lot of Steve the Gamer, those guys started popping up too, and so I got to really explore those bigger guys as well because they were one thing, they were like all on that same level of whatever gaming they were doing, they were there. So it's like, so nights at the group home when I'm up and the kids are, that's what I'm watching is like that. It's like,
dude, I watched them so much in my office at work, and when I finally got my PC, it was a bunch of people that I started watching first for tutorials and that, and then finally I came across CJ and True Uprising. True Uprising has a couple of tutorials out there that really helped out. He's who I learned how to install Real LA Architect and make visuals great again. He was the one that showed me how to install that. So
I didn't even.
And then of course now everybody in here except for Sneaky, he doesn't post content, but
yeah,
I watch everybody's in here. I watch everybody's videos in here after patrol night, especially. I go back and watch anybody that streamed that night. So like last night was patrol. So when patrol was over, I had to take a ride out to the res. So I watched a little bit of Hash's stream only so I could see it from his side. And yeah, I hope Dangle doesn't watch it because he's gonna be upset at a couple of things you said.
Dangle go to hell.
He told Doug, I'm gonna punch him in the face, right in the face.
No, I told Doug to shoot me in the face.
Oh, to shoot you in the, well, it's even worse.
Because I was like, maybe I can trade this guy out and I can get in the ambulance and he can stay here with him. He was like, well, I can shoot you. I said, yeah, shoot me in the face, right in the face.
Baby. We all ride or die.
And then he jumps off.
Yeah, I have an office. But yeah, so pretty much, yeah. I mean, just I love watching everybody that's here and other people that aren't here on the panel.
And
I love watching.
Before you move on, like, CJ, Jeffrey, Cooks, and anybody else that's like going to be doing tutorials or streaming or putting up these videos, like, please, never get too big to answer people. That's the worst shit for me. I'm sorry. Oh boy, it grinds my gears. Like, these people you got up there, you have these big numbers. These people are your followers. They look to you. They want to be able to do what you're doing.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And then
yeah.
you hop in these guys' chat and you like, okay, where did the cars come from? Where did you get the siren or something? They see it.
Mm-hmm.
They're just not going to answer it unless you put a dollar sign behind it.
Right.
I can't
Yeah.
stand it. I can't stand it.
Yeah.
And there's one guy, y'all said his name already a couple of times. I know Jeffrey knows for exactly who I'm talking about.
STG. I
Big
won't say his
problem.
name. You just say STG.
Big problem with saying where he got stuff from.
Oh, I
And
agree.
it's free, and it's you will be helping the person out or the developer.
Immensely.
Mm-hmm.
He just
He rarely. I don't think I've ever heard him shout out a developer
No.
or anything like that.
Not
And
only
it's
that, but maybe during the stream, I get his stream goes by quick, but A, you could do slow-mo mode. And B, I think I've seen him maybe he's different now. I haven't watched him in like over a year. I unsubscribed to him, but when I did watch him, I would be in there for half hour watching him, and he would maybe respond to 2 comments that came through his chat is pretty much talking to themselves. They're not talking to him. He's not looking, he's not watching.
And that's why I don't get is like, why go into somebody's chat if they're not going to talk to you? I
Yeah,
don't
yeah,
understand
yeah.
it. I just
But
don't
like I
get
said,
it.
it might be different now. I have not watched him in over a year. Maybe he's paying more attention to his chat, but I yeah, uh,
I click away.
yeah,
Yeah.
okay, you got thousands of people watching you, but
Yeah.
you can just look over every 2 minutes, every minute, and just look at one comment and answer it. No, he in 30 minutes, I think it was like 1 or 2 comments I seen him answer. And I would watch donos.
Yeah.
That's what was really crazy. Donos going through his chat, not one acknowledgement of those donos. Didn't even fucking look over at him. And oh shit, such and such $5 super chat. 50. I saw a $50 super chat go through his chat. Not one acknowledgement of that super chat.
Like-
Not one from him. Yeah.
And like for real, because and piggybacking off that, at the end of the day, like I know he's watching the beginning. It was like, man, he makes some good content. But then then I started kind of picking up on the fact I'm like, what got you there is these people that watch
Mhm.
you, and at the
Yep.
end of the day, this is all gonna turn to dust when you die. So you might want to be a little fucking grateful.
Yeah.
For what you
Well,
have.
not only that, if everybody just decided, you know what, we're going to go on strike for his channel just because he don't talk to us and they all left, he wouldn't be nothing.
Yeah.
He
That's what I'm
wouldn't be.
saying.
We wouldn't
Yeah.
be anything without our subscribers. If our
Literally.
subscribers just decided to leave,
But the way
it would be
YouTube works, it would never happen.
Yeah, you gotta.
It would never happen.
And you gotta
He's locked in
remember
for life.
Yeah, he's locked in, but you gotta remember when you're growing, the same way we hit subscribe, we can also hit on subscribe.
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
Yeah, but when it's like for those certain people, once they hit that certain mark, it's like go ahead unsub.
Now they're already locked.
Just
already
acknowledge your
locked in.
people. Just acknowledge your people from time to time. Fuck being locked in, not locked in,
Yeah,
whatever.
right.
It's
It would've-
common fucking decency to acknowledge your chat and
Right.
people that are dropping you their
Money.
hard-earned. This motherfucker went to work for 40 hours plus hours. Who knows? He could have went to work for 80 hours that week to
Mhm.
come home and leave you a $50 donation, and you just and I know he heard it because the notification
Yes.
came across the screen.
Doug just pointed out the best thing that could have been said.
The one dude diddles kids and they still yeah.
Like if you can't get no bigger than that. So
He's a diddler.
Yep.
Sneaky, how about you? Favorite gamer? If you say
Um,
STG, we're ending the show right now.
no,
I'm just joking. I'm just joking.
Yeah, but I'd say I don't really have one in particular. I do follow a lot of gamers, including you guys. There's not one in particular, but
Groceries gaming. I know you're
I will.
I said,
I was just picking on him
Focus
until
on
I know
him.
about that.
I knew he had that soon ready for this. It was perfect. He had it ready.
Oh man. Sorry.
But no, I will say for quite a long time before I started working with you guys, it was CJ. You up there, big guy? You up there?
I'm
DJ?
here.
You
I'm here.
All right, I was
Yeah.
just looking up at you. Okay,
Why,
all right.
why, why are you talking up to? Why are you talking up to
I'm
heaven like
here,
he's
man.
like he's a
No,
god?
but um, yeah, I will say like quite a while before I even play LSPDFR. I don't know why, but I would sit and I would watch your tutorials, even though I didn't even have LSPDFR, I didn't have GT, I didn't have anything. I would
Damn,
watch. Yeah, I would. I don't know why,
that's
but I would
loyalty.
watch. I would just genuinely watch your tutorials, and I got so familiar with them to the point where I then got GTA, and I was playing LSPDFR on
Mm,
like 13 frames a second. I'm not even kidding you. It was probably like 13,
Wow.
14, 15 frames per second.
wow.
And that's kind of what I did, and that's what branched off into me playing other PC games because it was from there, and then I got a gaming PC, and then I then got other games, and I had branched off and started playing other games. But that's really it. I watch a lot of gamers and things like
Who do
that,
you
but I
think is a
can't.
who do you think is an up and coming gamer? Up and coming, the next big thing. Less than a
I don't.
thousand subscribers.
I don't know. I really
Thousand.
don't know.
Oh shit.
You don't know?
No.
We got 3 of them in the room right now. I think they're
Hash, yeah, hash.
Nah,
Hash,
Hash.
Angel,
nah,
Hash.
Frosty.
nah. I
Ooh,
got some.
I
hash.
I
think
got some time. I got some
no,
time.
no, no.
No,
I
no.
think you guys are moving up, and you're moving up quick. I think Mark is
Mm-hmm.
another
Yeah,
one. I
yeah,
think
they are.
Mark is a another up and coming YouTuber.
I think
If
if
he could just
Mark,
find the
if
time to
if
do it.
Mark could find the time,
Yeah,
I think his numbers will be way higher than they are already
Yep.
because he sprinted
yeah. He's
out
just
the
been
gate. He
busy.
sprinted.
He's just been busy. Like
He's just been busy.
even on his
Mhm.
free time, we had issues with the script with the host, and he's been working on that. So beyond
Malachi
other stuff
Gaming.
that he's been doing.
Yeah. But I see it in your guys' chats. Especially Hash. I've seen it in your chat lately where you've gone from 1 or 2 viewers and now you're hitting, you've hit 15, 25, 30. So your viewers are going up. Same thing with Cooks. Same thing with Angel Cross. You don't go live too much um with your SLRP, but I could definitely see you
The
guys as
only
being up and
it,
comers.
but especially with SLRP now being Civ COC, it is very hard for me to go live. I'd rather record and stop, and I can edit out anything crazy, all that stuff, and
Yeah.
I'll make episodes out of it. I just don't. I don't go live. I mean, it's just
Yeah, being COC and live, sometimes it's got its, I have to hit my admin. I call it my admin
I need one
arrow
of
back
those.
screen.
I need to do one
and
of
And
those.
then
I
yeah,
and I just so in order to just alleviate all that, I record everything from start to finish. I mean, I've got enough space that I keep it over, make videos on it, and anything else I'll go through in a 3-hour stretch video and I will cut it down to the nitty-gritty of an episode
the nitty gritty.
and really just pick it apart and just like and then what's cool about that is you can find other episodes out of it because I might have changed character midway. So there may be something else that comes around, you never know. So it's like it's almost like a full day of some, different craziness that I is random or thought of or something.
Well,
Makes
Yeah.
it organic,
I'll tell you this on my chat. Somebody said Crossy plays
Hmm.
when
Hey,
PG
There you go.
asked
You
me.
pointed the right way this time. That was
Yeah,
oh,
you
okay.
did.
You're good. You got it. You
Yeah,
got it. Good job,
I'm
man.
getting. I'm
about
getting.
damn
Think
time.
the admin screen's a good idea. It is, man. I'm
You're,
telling you,
you're
I
the
know.
right.
3 minutes. 3 minutes before the end show ends. I get it right.
Yeah, Passenger Escobar, Brian, I'm telling you right now, this cops thing that you have going. Listen, y'all, April 2nd, in just a couple weeks, he is going to be dropping his very first cops episode that stars Lieutenant Gibson. I saw it already, and it is fucking it is
Is
literally
he
like
using the
watching.
Rockstar editor with it too to make it
Yes, he not only that, but he has
really
added hundreds, maybe thousands of his own sounds to my one video, and it is just, dude, it's like watching a real episode of Cops.
really
It is so fucking good. The sound effects, the edits, the angles, the camera shaking. I'm telling you, April 2nd, he's got it set for a premiere. I will 1,000,000% be at that premiere.
Is he the one that's carrying the camera around, Brian? Is he the
Yep.
one that's been carrying the
Yep.
camera
He's
around? Is
Brian,
he?
the Civ COC. Yeah, he's
Yeah.
the mayor.
That's
Yeah.
It's gonna be fucking amazing. James, listen, dude. I see a lot of people say they don't go live because they struggle at keeping conversation. I'm telling you, man, you got to just do it,
Yeah, sorry.
and it gets easier and easier
Yeah, you just
and
gotta do it.
easier, and it just and you always
Yeah,
got to
but
perform.
I
One person
know,
that
I
does it well
know,
is
I know what James is talking about, like especially in CSO, because it's not as much action.
right.
So
So
you
there's
have
a
the
little more
occasional.
talking.
You have to do more talking. It's more
Yeah.
dead air than that. But I know what he's
Yeah,
talking
just
about. But
pretend you're just in like a chat room or something. You know what
yeah,
I mean?
No, I think what he
I lived
means.
through it.
I think what he means is like sometimes when you do get busy, and then you get onto that, you're on a roll, you're in your character, you forget that chat is there. Unless you put it in a location where you can see it on the corner of your eye moving,
yeah.
you forget that
Yeah.
chat is there, and then you look back and like, oh, look at this person spoke, this person, and you try to get back to them, but sometimes they feel like you ignore them and they walk away, which is what it goes back to
Mhm.
what Hash was saying. Don't feel
Mhm.
like you're so big that you can't answer back. It's like you got so into what's going on, you forgot to look at your chat and actually talk to your chat because you got busy into what you were doing. So I think that's what he meant. Like he struggled like keeping up with the chat. Like I actually had to move things around because I had my chat so far away from the screen. I moved it to like I just peek. Like there it is. Like right there. Like I can see my chat.
Yeah. Like for me, I know I envy people that have more than two screens. I have two screens and it's still a struggle. Cookies.
I'm
looking
telling
at you,
you,
Cookies.
yeah.
I'm looking at you, Cookies.
Cookies.
That
Cookies,
911
cookies,
space
cookies.
station.
Look at it
Yeah.
right
Watch
here.
this.
Space station.
Watch this.
Cookies
He
Look
has
is
a
at this
communication
shit.
center, a
Look at
communication
this.
center.
Cookies is like peasants.
That's one,
Right.
two, three, four, 5 screens.
It.
Yeah.
It just
I
looks
will-
hot.
I'm-
It looks
I'm-
hot
Yo, I
over
just
there.
now noticed the tractors you have on the wall there, Cooks. Is that Farming Simulator pictures up there?
It is, yes.
Is
I'm
that
gonna
from
show you
FS17?
I believe it's from 19. Might be
19?
Oh,
Man,
I'm gonna load you.
those are
son of
nice
a bitch.
posters, man.
I'm not that far. I only got 4. I got Cat up there.
I'd love to get an FS22 poster behind me, man.
Wait, you said you got 4?
Yeah, I only got 4.
Damn. He said
I-
finally. I'm sitting here with 2 screens.
I've only got 2 Hash, so I'm with you there.
Welcome.
I've got
Thank
2.
you.
I only need 2, really. I only
I've
need
got the
2.
I
main
think
one
I
right
need
here.
like one more.
Got the main one, and then I actually use a actual TV 32 monitor, like it's a Vizio, and I use
Listen.
that when I've got all the other like CAD here, or if I have it open, I've got TeamSpeak. It's different things. It's a big enough screen I could pop it on out there.
Yeah.
I'm zoomed in
Oh,
so
yeah.
far. Let me zoom out real quick. I'm zoomed in so far. If you look at my screen, Hash, this monitor right here is
Oh shit.
it's a fucking 24-inch
For the chat.
24-inch, like $60 at Walmart. It's an
Mhm.
Acer.
Yep.
24 inches. You flip it vertically, fucking works. I still got my CAD. My CAD is still up there.
Yeah.
But if I was to swing my chat out, you could probably see it, right? It'll probably be better if I just drop these down a little bit. But if I bring my chat over there and then I just double click it right there, boom, dude, it like makes it. I'm
Right.
telling you, get you one of these little bullshit Acer $60 monitors right here, and it is just so great for
Yeah.
chat or your CAD.
That runs
system
from your
too.
display port, right?
Yeah, this
Yeah.
one is DisplayPort. I had to get because I only got 2 display ports and the rest are HDMI. So
Mhm.
my 2 main monitors are my DisplayPort. This one is running HDMI.
HDMI.
This
Yep.
one
Yeah.
right here is a 24-inch HP monitor. I paid $15 for.
Damn.
Yeah, just any
Yeah.
bullshit little monitor will. You flip it vertical, you go into your Windows settings and your screen settings, and you can make monitor 3 vertical.
Yeah.
And boom.
Yeah, I
it's-
think that's all I need is just like one more.
That's it. You
I
don't
got-
need nothing huge or anything. If you want looking for something just for your chat, that's you don't need
Yeah.
nothing.
See,
Hey,
the
Jibber,
thing,
you know how to empty your tip jar, right? Just asking.
Yeah.
Okay.
the thing with us is because when we're supervisor, they email us, they Discord us when they're gonna get off 20 minutes before. I mean 10 minutes before. Unlike when you guys are LEO, you just go 10, 7, 10, whatever
42.
1042,
42.
whatever. We don't use those. We use English terminology, whatever. Anyway, so what I have is I have an old old HDMI on top for CAD. Then the one over here just controls all of the stream. And on this one is where I have the Discord open. And so I can see if I get a message from anybody who's gonna be leaving.
Oh, right. Yep. That's another good way of using it.
Yeah.
What kind of stand, Jeffrey, do you have for your vertical monitor? What kind of stand do you
It's
have
just
for that?
it was just a fucking just a little $15 wall mount from Walmart. It's
Okay,
screwed
so
in-
just mount on the wall.
yeah, it's screwed into the wall and then it just hooks on it. Like I could
Oh,
take this
okay.
monitor because it's not heavy. The thing is like
Yep.
5 pounds. I could take it and literally just lift it off right now. It's not screwed in. It doesn't swivel. It doesn't move up and down. It literally just hooks in.
Okay.
Okay.
So the angle that it's at is luckily, thankfully, is the perfect angle.
Now, when you get that and
Angle,
you
angle.
turn it vertically, how do you set the aspect ratio to fit the screen?
It's all in your Windows
Mhm.
settings. You
Yeah.
go to Windows, you go to video settings,
Yeah, and flip it.
monitors,
Oh, okay, gotcha.
and then you'll select. It'll say detected a new monitor, so that'll be monitor 3 because you got monitors 1 and 2, which are your main. Monitor 3, and then you click monitor 3, and then do the options for it, and you can do resolution.
It's all under your
um,
Windows settings, right? You
Yeah,
said
it's called, what is it called, Cooks?
display. Yeah.
Yeah, orientation. You can
Yeah,
do, like,
orientation.
landscape or
Landscape or vertical.
Well,
yeah.
You're gonna want vertical.
Oh, okay, I got you. I
Alright.
see it
Yep.
here.
just because I'm on the
Alright.
show doesn't mean I'm not gonna do this, but we're in overtime.
Yeah, we gotta go.
Yeah.
Who's gonna
Yeah.
sign us out?
We're 4 minutes.
You are
late.
Jeffrey.
No, I did last time. Cooks?
Yeah, I'll do it. Screw it. I don't
He
think I've
sounds
done
like
it
an
before.
airplane pilot, doesn't he? With that different headphones.
Yep.
It's all them damn.
Hey,
It's
Can
all.
you bend
It's
it
all them
closer
damn
to your mouth?
screens. It's the screens.
Can I bend it closer like that?
There you go.
Just take the
Like
mic
that.
and put it inside your mouth and talk.
Yeah.
That was
Choke on the
Cooks.
mic. You
Don't
got to
ever-
choke on the mic.
Cooks, don't ever let nobody tell you bend something closer to your mouth.
Hey, yo.
What's wrong with you, Jeffrey? I
Wow.
wouldn't take that. Bend it closer to your mouth, Jeffrey. Stop. Stop scratching your face with that damn paw.
That's
All
what.
Cooks, take us out.
Yeah, go.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, this is episode 81. I should talk like a pilot. Thank you for flying American Airlines.
It sounded so fucking legit.
It
Oh
did.
my God.
It did sound good.
All right, guys.
Oh.
So it's episode 81. We're getting close to the 100 mark. Who knows what's to come for episode 100? Well, I'm sure these guys do.
We
but,
do.
We
yeah,
know.
We,
We know.
We don't know.
We know.
So, yeah.
We know.
Well, yeah. I'm sure you do.
Yeah.
But episode 81. Thank you guys so much for joining us tonight. Huge thank you to our amazing production crew and security crew in the background running. You guys are what keeps the show up and running every single Meet the Gamers. And most people
Alright.
don't even see it because you guys do a lot of things in the background, and we definitely appreciate that. But without further ado, thank you guys so much. Hope everyone has an amazing Sunday or Monday, whatever time it is for you guys. Have an amazing night. Catch you guys on the next
See
one.
everybody.
Bye,
Peace.
everybody.
Later.
Peace.